Hey, Friday. There we go. Friday. Good morning. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius on his way in. Kelly Lansky, Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty is here. Oh, look who's back. The Baroness is back. Damn.
She's back.
Hello.
Decided to show up today, huh?
Who broke my headphones?
What do you mean? Broke them? What's wrong with them? Let me see.
Oh.
Someone with a big ass head, I guess. I don't know.
I'm the only person that there.
Who was there? Janet was there.
Oh, Janet.
I don't know.
Dr. D, I think she
Oh, yeah,
was over
Dr.
there.
D was there. I don't know.
I just got a little
God.
hangy thing here. It's
Oh,
so cute.
There might be a pair behind you, Steven, in that hutch at the
We
bottom.
can look later.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
All right.
There is this pair right here.
As long as
that
you're
is
okay.
disconnected.
We do have a guest coming in later today.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we had him in here a couple months ago. He's a singer. He's got he said he'd come back when his new album came out. AJ Nepper.
Oh,
yay.
He looked one of those mountain man country dudes.
Yeah, I
So-
love him.
Yeah, so AJ's going to be coming in here
Nice.
at 8:00 this morning.
Exciting.
And we've been having problems with the Facebook live feed. I saw on Facebook today that we were until September 1st we cannot go live.
Wow.
So we got to figure out, Colleen's. We got to figure out another way to do Facebook, a workaround, because some people are saying they can't log in or they can't see Colleen's. I don't know, because we were putting it on my wife's because our Facebook is on restriction until September 1st. It doesn't say why. It says we posted something fake, which but it doesn't give you the post. It says we pulled it down. It was fake. And now this is what this is the punishment is that you can't
Facebook jail.
Yeah, so we're in Facebook jail just for live videos
All right.
until
And
September 1.
I got to figure out my password.
I don't know. Someone said I'm listening on My Tuner Radio, which I don't know what that is, but thank you so much for listening. We do appreciate it. I'm guessing they take the stream from our live feed and then go there. All right, man, I know. What a crazy way to start. Anyway, good morning. Baroness, what's going on with you? Where you been? What the hell?
Well, I was in New Jersey visiting my best friend for a long weekend.
Oh.
Did a little time in the city.
Oh.
So, yeah.
New York?
Yeah.
Oh, the big city.
The big city. Got stuck there because, of course,
do you mean?
a trip to New York City is never easy for me. The beginning of the day was great. And we had done one of the hop-on, hop-off buses, and we were heading towards. We had done, most of what we wanted to do. We were heading towards Central Park, and the skies just opened up, and it was just torrential downpours. So it was like, all right, time to go home. Well, we went to Penn Station to get on our train, and most of the trains were getting like delayed back to Jersey or canceled. So we got a hotel room, walked to there, got so drenched, went and got dinner, had enough wine to relax.
Dry you out?
Dry you out?
Not dry the clothes that we were in, but yes. Went to the hotel room and then barely slept and woke up, clothes still sopping wet, shoes still sopping wet. We trekked it back to Penn Station. And it was like, we got back to New Jersey and I got in the car. I was like, all right, it's time to go home. Like,
That sounds miserable.
Yeah.
So, my Croatian, it was his dream to see the big city.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, you did it. Do you want to go back? And he was like, nope, good. Never again. It was great.
One-time deal.
Yes.
Well, there's nothing worse than being wet. I mean, there's just nothing worse. You just can't warm up. It's awful.
That is the worst. Today is National Book Lovers Day, and tomorrow is National Bowling Day. Man, I wish I was good at bowling. I've always wanted to be good. I like going, and we go once a year, maybe once every couple of years. But
Tim's a great bowler.
Is he? I love those guys that put spin on it, and then they can they hit.
Yeah, he has rings for doing. Back in the day, if you hit a perfect game, you got a ring.
Oh,
kind of like a football Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Except for bowling.
I think he's had 11 perfect games.
Holy moly!
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, when I say he's good, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I mean, and then when we first dated, he used to be on this league and wanted me to watch him bowl. I'm like,
that's the most boring thing ever.
God, stick a fork in my eye. But I did.
Look at you supporting your man.
I know, but that's 12 years later, I ain't going to watch him.
Dude, I have my friend. He's newly married. Second wife or whatever, and he plays doubleheader baseball games. I mean, he's in his 40s.
Yeah,
and she got to go watch doubleheader. She sits in the stands for 2 games every Sunday.
That's love, my friend.
It's torture. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen in 5 years.
No, love.
Yeah, right. It's just insane because it's. Who cares? Like, what's
it's
the point?
It's a long day. I mean, I just watched a double hitter with the Guardians, and I'm in the lap of luxury, the best seats in the house, and it was still long.
Yeah,
and I love them. So yeah, it's
crazy. Anyway, what else is going on? Olympics, we still have one medal lead in golds. Of course, we're killing in the other medals though. So
yeah,
and I think that's about it.
I think you can't touch us.
Right, you can't. And
because we got Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, everyone loves Snoop Dogg. The week it's been the week that never ends for some reason. Like today's Friday, even though we had Monday off, today's Friday. It just seems like a long ass week. And people coming, people going, showing up, not showing up, late, leaving early. It's like it's hard to get just a.
We should have just taken a full vacation.
I know,
especially with Facebook Live not working.
Should have.
Just close it down right now.
It's all go home. Let me tell Demetrius to go home.
Oh, don't even say that. He's probably listening. He's like turning around right now,
shaking his head. Anger's building.
Well, we do appreciate you listening through all the craziness. This ain't our full-time job, so we try to be here as much as possible. So anyway, let's get into traffic and weather for the first time this morning.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Salisbury Road is closed in both directions between West Course Road and Holloway Road, Hidden Ridge Drive, due to a roundabout construction that will last through late August. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments to get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. We have sunny skies today with a high of 79, a clear overnight with a low of 58. The sunny skies are going to continue all weekend with a high of 75 on both Saturday and Sunday. Right now it is 65 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
That's it, my friends, over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You've got to get your bottle right now. 6 flavors. They are all delicious and unique and full of flavor. You got to get yours at StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced. Insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company. And what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies?
There's typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies, and they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind, and when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Psst. Hey, I have a secret. I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant because more than just my armpits stink.
Oh, can I use it where my bra rubs under my...
Oh, yeah.
And what about down there? You know, my...
Totally. 4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend it. So I tried it, and now I get 72 hours of freshness from my pits to my...
Ooh, I love that it's a spray.
Me too. And it comes in sticks and creams too. Go get your Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
Summer. Wait, we need to finish school shopping.
We got this. The kids' favorite Good and Gather snacks at Target are now at a new lower price.
And $5 lunch boxes. Ooh, let's get Luna the flower bento box.
Good idea. And for our Mega Shark Fan Max, I got the Shark Backpack. It's only $20.
Even 25-cent select crayons and $6 teas.
And we're done.
Now, where were we?
Cheers to us.
When it comes to finishing your supply list, Target has your back at school.
If you're looking to get a new car, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive. Sure, you love your old car, but you know it's not normal to give instructions on how to open the window. It should be self-explanatory, but it's not. And notice how when you're in other people's cars, you can feel cushion in the seats? That's pretty nice, right? No, it's just normal. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and put the savings toward a new car. It's time. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
I'm on a save of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this eye mask. Boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, on a save doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me.
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing's as stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat. Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential. But finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have some men.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of 5 cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles. Quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop in to test drive one of the new car, trucks, vans, or SUV today at Taylor Automotive, Taylor Kia. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus on his way in. Kelly Latz, Princess Property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2 the Baroness. Stephen B. Hardy is in with us as well. Holding down the Facebook Live feed, which I don't know. What did you do? Did you put it on Colleen's again? Is that what we did? We got to figure out a workaround that everyone can see, though.
I meant to say that during the break. I think if she can set her account to like a public account.
It is, she said.
Oh, really?
She said it is. She
and
said
anyone
anyone
can't see the stream?
That's where, I don't know. I was getting reports people can't see the live feed. I don't know.
I'm going to
try making it a business
I'm going to
account,
share
maybe.
it now.
Yeah, share it now. Okay.
Yeah, I shared it this morning when it started.
Maybe you know what you could do, Stephen? You could start Andrew Z. Demetrius the Morning page, fan page, that live feed or something. Just like that's like the name of the page, maybe. And then that way it's public and it's a fan page, and then we can go live from there, and then maybe that'll work. It can't be anything attached to me is shut down.
Yeah.
So until September 1st.
Oh my goodness.
I know. All right, let's get into the anyway, Stephen. You see if you can figure that out, because people are blowing my phone up saying they can't see us on Facebook. I don't know why you want to watch us. Just
I know we don't look that great today. We're all freaking tired.
I know.
We're all like,
God.
even
what's the thing?
You got to step up, Andrew, because when you're tired, it's in your voice.
Yesterday,
man.
is it?
It really
yeah,
is.
yesterday was a long day yesterday, and I had to DJ a pool party at Preston Gardens in Levis Commons, one of those luxury apartment complexes that's in town.
Nice.
And it's the dueling one from where K2 lives, so they're like always at war with her luxury apartment complex, and they all lay by the pool. Well,
and they all lay by the pool.
That's all they do. They don't even have jobs. Or they use their computers. They all work at home. They all lay by the pool with their computers and
the setup to be able to do so. Yeah.
Nice.
And so I had to DJ. They did a glow party last night from 6 until 10, and for some reason, no one showed up.
Oh no!
Nobody showed up.
It was gorgeous.
It was beautiful. The weather was perfect. Everything was perfect, and they had a poster on the door of the common area where the leasing agents are. And so I thought it was going to be good. And I even started early, like 5:30, because I was already set up. 5:30, and then like literally probably 15 people total throughout the night, like coming and going, like 15 people total the whole night. And then I'm at 9 o'clock. I'm like, how long do you want me to keep going? She's like, well, you're paid till 10, so why don't you go till at least 9:45? I'm like, there's nobody here. I want to go home.
Boring.
It sucked because it was a perfect opportunity, but the water was cold. Like I don't think they heat the water. It was freezing. So I don't know what the problem was, but.
I think that is so odd. But when you posted yesterday, I was like, there ain't nobody there.
There was nobody there.
Nobody.
The whole time there was nobody there. I mean, just like people, smattering of people. So like I was ready to have fun and good times. And I mean, the weather was nice, so that was cool. But yeah, I don't know why no one showed up. It was weird. Anyway, the last party they did was the winter ball, and everyone showed up. Even K2 showed up, but she don't live there. They made her leave. Did they make you leave?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some young girl was so mad.
Didn't you have the secret knock?
Apparently not.
I even tried dropping Andrew's name, and they're like, no.
I know. I don't know what happened.
It's okay. Their beers weren't that good.
Well, yeah. So, and then they had Costco pizza. I'm not really a fan of Costco pizza. And they only have. If I eat pizza, it's got to have everything on it. Like I won't eat just. Most 90% of people just eat cheese or pepperoni. I can't eat either one of those. It's got to have all the stuff on it. And so these ones didn't have all the stuff on it. Cheese, pepperoni, and then. I'm a thin cracker type crust person.
Me too.
I don't when you bite into a lot of crust, like it's just doughy. So Costco pizza is not my thing, and so it was a rough night.
The pizza sucked.
I know.
They made you work until they paid you. Oh my god!
The whole time.
The whole time.
Felt like a slave, man. All right, let's get into the news. Toledo man was indicted for alleged anti-Semitic hate crime, yelling "Gas the Jews" outside a synagogue. Wow. The grand jury indicted Brent Wood, 35, of Toledo, for allegedly spraying a noxious aerosol at congregants of a D.C. synagogue and yelling "Gas the Jews" at them. The incident happened on December 17, 2023. The federal crime alleged he drove a U-Haul truck around security barriers and parked on the sidewalk directly in front of Kesher Israel Congressional Synagogue in Washington, D.C. He allegedly then accosted congregants and others by spraying the aerosol and yelling at them, "Gas the Jews." Toledo guy. What an ass. What an a-hole. It's crazy to me that you can hate a whole people. Like, I can't, like, if you hate Americans, like, I can't control what the government does. I can't control what the president does. For you to hate people just because of how they were born and who they are, that is just whether it's black, whether it's white. I mean, what are you going to hate? Oh, what you can hate. You can't just hate. You can hate me. You can't hate all washed up, bald, fat radio people.
I mean,
but you can hate me, but to hate a whole type of people,
it has to be mental health. I mean, it's mental health.
It is a real thing. Sheets, the gas station that everyone's raving about, dude, they're going up left and right.
Yeah.
They have pulled the application though for the proposed Secor and Monroe locations. So Toledo Council was initially supposed to consider permit for the new Sheetz gas station and convenience store near the intersection of Monroe and Secor on Thursday, but a representative said that the store pulled the application. So here the locations are doing. They're doing a Clinic Drive in Maumee. That one's almost done. Dorr Street in Toledo. That one's almost done. US 20 in Toledo, Navarre in Oregon, McCord in Sylvania, and Arrowhead Drive in Maumee. So 2 in Maumee are going up.
That's ridiculous.
I will
Dude, they're taking Speedway on.
Driving back from Jersey, like you come in through Pennsylvania and on the turnpike, and there's just not a lot of good places.
Mhm.
You're on 80, whatever. And that's what I always look for, cheat signs, because those are the places I'll stop because they're the only ones that have good food.
Really, you like their food, huh? What
I do.
Like, what is it?
Well, you can get made to order stuff, so you
Mhm.
can like order on their app or whatever, and you can get like burgers and sandwiches and stuff. But then they have like a case with some really good sub sandwiches actually.
And someone said that you can get food 24/7, which a lot of places aren't 24/7 anymore. Since COVID. So I don't know.
I think it's so incredible that K2 doesn't eat, and she knows all this
I
information.
know.
I know. I'm like, what?
More problems over at Ashland Manor. Tenants have received a failure to pay rent notice. Nearly a dozen of them came home to a note on their door this week stating they owe money for rent, which they claim they already paid. So they said that this one dude said his rent's $252 a month, meaning he owes 2 months rent because the note said $534, but he's like, I already paid. And they said he's got a 3-day notice to get out. And of course, earlier this week they had the trash piling up in the hallways. You can't have trash piling up and then think we're gonna just pay rent and smell like garbage all over the place. Clean your mess up. Anyway, districts addressing the bus driver shortages weeks before the start of school. They said their only job is to get kids to school. Like Washington Local is saying that they're trying to figure out the bus drivers. No one wants to drive these kids now. These kids have no manners, no training. All you're gonna do is they're filming you. You're gonna try to make you TikTok famous by just prodding you. And it's ridiculous. No one wants to do that. You take your own badass kids to school. Apparently, if you can't train them at home, that's what we're up to.
Well, now Uber has that teen Uber. Uber them to school. Oh my goodness.
So they're having problems finding. I mean, it's a nationwide It's a nationwide problem, but people don't want to deal with your badass kids.
Yeah, this has been happening for so long. I remember when I was working in the school system, that was like the biggest. That's the hardest position to fill.
Is it? Well, maybe they should go to, Kelly, is because with buses you have to have like what's a class? You have to have the
CDL.
You have to have a CDL and all that. Maybe, and I know nothing about transportation, but maybe you go to like vans. Maybe a bigger van to where anyone can drive. You don't need a CDL for those. And then, maybe 4 or 5 vans are going out because then you have a regular driver's license. You can do it. You don't have to go through the course and do all that stuff. And you probably have to go through a safety course, but.
And you reduce the number of children, which would reduce the number of fighting and things like that.
So maybe you dispatch vans throughout the morning. I don't know. That's a way to do it. I know one school district I was reading, not local, but they said the superintendent got his CDL so he could be driving kids to school.
I remember that.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so they had to figure that out. There's a school in speaking of schools, there's a school in one district in Fulton County now has a safety system that allows them to respond to emergencies. They can evergreen local school districts were awarded $300,000 in state safety grants. They put the money towards installing a 911 informed security systems. Basically, remotely, you can lock down the school like with one thing instead of having to go door to door or whatever. You can lock down the whole school with one button.
Wow.
They say safety is always top of the mind, and this year the school district is bringing a game-changing safety measure. They think it could save lives some days.
And Evergreen is like so in the country.
Yeah, I don't know why they picked them, but anyway.
Hey, more. I mean, that's incredible. Technology is incredible.
Yeah, it is. Longest-serving Ohio female legislator and a Toledo native died at 99 on Tuesday. Marjean Veliquette, the longest-serving Ohio female legislator, died just before her 100th birthday. Man, she almost made it. Let's see. Trump has agreed to a debate with Kamala. He said yesterday that he will debate her, and that debate is going to take place September 10th.
We'd like to do 3 debates. We should do 3 debates.
Harris telling NBC's Shaquille Brewster she is committed to just one. Will you be participating in all 3?
Always been on record. I am looking forward to debating now. We have a date of September 10th. I hear he's finally committed to it. I'm looking forward.
What about the other 2?
Let's make sure we get the
She should be doing interviews. She doesn't want to do interviews. And the reason she doesn't is, number one, her policies are so bad.
A Harris aide told NBC News Harris and running mate Tim Walz would like to do a joint interview, quote, in a few weeks.
You know, when you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for.
A new CNBC poll shows Trump leading Harris nationally by 2 points within the margin of error, the same slim lead he had over President Biden. But Democratic enthusiasm has spiked. 81% of Democrats now satisfied with Harris as their nominee, compared to 33% who were satisfied with Biden.
To what do you attribute her rising in the polls as becoming a more competitive race since she's taken over?
She's a woman.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, he's funny. Not really, but Disney World staff had to pull an unconscious woman from the water inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And now they say it seemed like she rolled her ankle and then just fell out into the water. There's no word on how she's doing, but here is the audio of her falling into the water at the Pirates of the Caribbean. Jesus.
Nah, you might need this for a lawyer.
Here's someone from Disney like, no filming. He's like, I can film, and you might need us for a lawyer.
Boy, need him for a lawyer.
Jesus.
Scream.
It's only the water's only foot deep.
I know they're saying stand up. Stand up.
No.
Just stand up.
I know. You stand up in that water and it goes up to your ankle.
I can't swim.
You can't swim. Lord Jesus, help me. Oh my gosh. No matter how it seems, no matter how true it seems, this seems a little weird to me. On average, parents report that they only have 33 minutes between waking their kids up and running out the door to school. 33 minutes is all they have. So they're saying that, and they're saying that kids, like if they don't get breakfast in the morning or they don't get a good night's sleep or whatever, I mean, it's really the parents' fault, which it is. I mean, your kid needs to go to bed. You need to get them up.
Yeah, I don't understand why. There's like a lot of younger parents who just let their kids stay up as late as they want.
Dude,
it's crazy.
Don't get me started, because this house has some of that issue as well. Don't get me started on that. The average American needs 60 lazy days a year.
Ooh.
For some people, that's what they're saying. According to a new study, the average American needs 5 lazy days a month to just feel rest and relax. That's about 60 a year, a little more than 1 a week, which is why I say 4-day work weeks, man. That's got to be the way to go. 4-day work weeks.
Dude, I would just like 1 lazy day out of the month. I mean, I think most people, who are these people that can have 5?
Well, they're saying they need 5. They're not saying they get them.
I'm like, dude, I don't know, one person.
They're like, which makes sense. 1 day a week. I mean, everyone needs 1 day a week to just relax at least. I mean,
I know
you're giving so much to the man, and then you got to cut that with friends and family, and there's a lot going on.
So this week, I
want Steven's life where he just sits in the basement all day.
I don't even sit in the basement. It's just when I'm making content. All right.
That's what we call it now. Making content.
Making content.
Oh, that's what I do in the bathroom. I make content.
I make a lot of things.
I'm making content. Leave me alone.
Don't interrupt me when I'm cleaning my room.
Oh my god!
I'm so happy I'm back.
Did you miss us?
I'm happy you're back.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Time for some nerd news. In space news, this is scary. So there's
this is crazy.
The 2 astronauts?
Yes.
Boeing sent these 2 astronauts to the space station, and they were supposed to be up there for a few days, and now they're going to be stuck up there till next year.
Ooh, what?
And that's even iffy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine
the one astronaut? She was a lady. I saw her. She says, "I'm not worried about it. They'll get me down when they can." And I'm like, "No, you get me down. If I'm supposed to be up here a handful of days, and now you're talking a year."
Well, I'm wondering like about supplies and stuff,
right?
And like her family. I mean, if that happened to me,
that too.
Maybe she does want to stay up there.
I mean, if that happened to me, Tim would be berserk. He would run on a rocket. Get my butt back.
Yeah, I don't know. That is scary to me.
Yeah. What happened exactly? Why
are they stuck? Dude, K2, why are they stuck?
I didn't really go all into the,
You didn't deep dive.
Yeah, I just saw a couple of the.
But that is crazy.
It is. It's scary, actually.
Do you think that they do stock for
Well, they're stuck at the space station, so I know they're always supplying that thing because there's always people there. So maybe it's good because there's people there. I don't know. By the way, the Perseid meteor shower peaks this weekend. Someone said maybe if they're stuck in the space station, just call an Uber or something.
It's a guy and a girl. Are they going to fall in love? That's the first
they're going to be doing stuff.
They
that's a year.
Married men and women. They're like,
if you're a husband or wife of these astronauts, and you assume that something's going on up there because you're okay with it, right?
Out of pure boredom. Like, what do you want to do?
But if you're there, a love interest here on Earth, do you give them a pass? You give them a hall pass?
Yes,
I'm taking one too.
Well, exactly. I'm going for you too. What am I going to do?
No needs. But you have normal life. You don't get that hall pass too. I'm stuck in space and might die. It's different.
It's a sacrifice on both ends. We need our needs fulfilled.
So it's a small helium leak, but there's 4 leaks that's going on, and so then they're saying thruster malfunctions.
Oh, jeez, that's scary. That's the thing that like travels you, so you're screwed. Did you see that? Remember that submarine that
the one that went to the Titanic?
Yeah, that exploded with all those people on it, and one of them was like the founder of the submarine company. You see that the new study or a new report came out and said that they absolutely knew that they were going to die. Like, really? And it was excruciating. Like they just crushed themselves. Like people were hoping that they would just be dead, right away. Like it'd be instant, but no, they knew it was coming. So
the
sad.
Pressure, the deeper you go.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a viral TikTok comedian on there too that died.
Really?
He got invited, and then that was his first. He told there's like a report that morning that he told his mom he had a really bad feeling about it, but went anyways. And then
and then you look like Kevin News. A study found our faces might shift over time to fit the name that we were given at birth. It's a phenomenon called face name congruence. They're not sure why, but people were able to guess strangers' names more accurately than if they were just doing it by chance. But it didn't happen with kids' faces. So they think that the features evolved to align with social stereotypes of the name.
So weird.
What? That is so weird.
I mean, I know a ton of Kellys, and none of us look alike.
No?
None of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two do not look alike. But anyway. So this couple is getting pushback for trying, we talked about it last week, trying to charge admission to their wedding.
The biggest price tag is typically the venue, and that accounts for about 37% of the total cost.
To cut down on spending, newlyweds Nova and Remo Styles got creative, thinking of their nuptials more like a concert, charging guests to attend their celebration.
And I said, wait, people choose to go to Beyonce's concerts because they know that they're going to have an experience. Let's put the stress on the guests and let's sell tickets to our wedding.
I was like, babe, people aren't going to come.
People did come, but there was also some pushback.
I would never spend money on tickets. I don't care.
Who do you guys think you are?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
The ticket priced at $333 a piece,
Wow.
earning guests a seat on their double-decker bus and a 12-hour adventure in New York City. Their strategy sparing them $70,000 in wedding expenses.
Wow.
Wow. That is nuts.
You got to be really popular to say you got to pay to come to my wedding.
You ain't Beyonce and Jay-Z. What are you talking about right now? In sports, legendary golfer Chichi Rodriguez passed away. He was 88. I think even if you don't know anything about golf, you know Chichi Rodriguez, right? Demetrius, that's your guy, right?
I don't think anybody knows him anymore. I mean,
he hasn't been playing for a minute.
He was famous for doing that little Zorro thing with his putter after he
Mm.
made it. Yeah. Which now is slightly racist. And I never realized it until he passed away.
What's racist about it?
Yeah.
He probably didn't realize it was racist. you
Right,
know?
right. Patrick Mahomes forgot his pants at training camp.
That's what he told her.
The Kansas City.
Where are your pants? Those aren't the pants you left with. I left them at training camp. That's why every man needs training camp.
I know.
Form of some type of training camp.
Something that allows us to have an excuse.
Where you can leave your pants somewhere. Like, I'm going to Magic the Gathering training camp.
I tried to tell Colleen I left my pants in the studio. Well, that's at home, so I'm not buying this one. Here's it.
Oh, dude, I didn't put my pants on. Think anyone notices? I forgot my pants pads. Maybe you'll think my quads are so big that they look like pants. I doubt it. Idiot now, dude. Here, go put my pants on. See you later, Creed. Forgot to put my pants on.
I can't stand how much he sounds like Danny McBride.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Oh my God.
If Kermit could throw a football.
Listen to this guy. So
Kermit's wife was blonde.
Oh yeah, Miss Piggy. So there's this Olympian, Noah Lyles.
Yes,
Noah Lyles. I'm sorry,
Noah Lyles. There's this Olympian. You mean the fastest man on the planet?
Fastest
that
man.
Noah Lyles?
So here's the
man who called the NBA America's champion.
So he's the fastest man on the planet. He won for the first time for America. He won a gold medal for the first time for America in how many years?
20 years.
20 years
in the 100 meter.
Yeah, which they deem the fast. Whoever wins that race is the fastest man on earth at 100 meter. So he goes to run in the 200 meter, and he wins the bronze. They're like, but this is the fastest man on earth. What is going on? So he falls out after he passes the finish line, and he was taken from the track in a wheelchair after the race for a medical condition. Well, it turns out he got COVID 2 days earlier, and he's got asthma. So he had COVID and asthma and still won the bronze.
Wow. Well, it's hard to be super fast when you got asthma.
Wow.
Asthma.
No rescue inhaler for that.
No, there's not. Here he is.
Yeah, I woke up early about 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning and was feeling really horrible. And I knew it was more than just being sore from the 100, Woke up the doctors and we tested, and unfortunately it came up that I was for COVID. It's taken its toll for sure, but I've never been more proud of myself for being able to come out here and getting a bronze medal, where last Olympics I was very disappointed, and this time I couldn't be more proud.
Did you ever consider not running the 200 final?
No.
No, I'm not trying to, pass it off and just, to be honest, give it my all.
Yeah, that dude, man,
Got his
amazing.
Leg bitten off below the knee. Still came in third in 200.
Wow.
You're wondering why the world's fastest man lose.
1.5 legs.
He's got 1.5 legs, ma'am. How about we show a little bit of grace?
Right.
You ever seen a man skip for 20 seconds?
Dumbass of the day, a 46-year-old man in Texas.
Say no more.
Is facing charges for putting fireworks under the toilet seats at 2 different car washes.
Oh my goodness.
So there'd be a little explosion when people sat down.
Those are poppers. That's not fair.
3 people were injured, though.
Yeah, because they jumped up off the toilet when they heard the poppers go off. So you're not in there lighting fireworks while somebody's taking a deuce. Like, bang, bang. Nope.
So 3 different toilets all over San Antonio. And there was the victims were a female employee and a young girl. Sounds like they suffered minor injuries. Cops arrested Paul Alden after security footage showed him walking to the bathrooms right before the explosions happened. He hung around outside until he heard the blast, then left.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right. He was trying to do a prank. And
Yeah. It's those things you throw on the ground and they explode. He
I
probably
love
put them
those
right
things.
underneath the seat.
I used to
between those little feet things that hit the porcelain. And as soon as they sat down, pop, pop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that would scare the itch out of me.
I know, but at least you're done, right?
That would
you're in and you're out quick.
That would so scare me. Oh my god! And then anyway, I used to throw those little things at people's feet, like
they're bullets.
Yeah.
And like why? Because you're throwing toilet paper at my feet.
Exactly.
So bringing me back to my childhood.
Except it was real bullets.
And in good news, finally, would you rather hear a babysitter rescues 2 kids from a fire?
Babysitter does job.
Or annual Ducky Derby fundraiser? Splash it now. Let's go this one. 15-year-old babysitter in Montana was watching her neighbor's kids last month when their house caught fire, but she got their 1 and 3-year-olds out along with the family dog. Here is Savannah Struther and her mom. I'm talking about the heroic rescue.
I feel like I did what anyone else would do.
You did.
She is very mature. She has this little motherly instinct in her that is amazing. She's really good with her younger sisters, and she is my little partner.
I don't know what you're talking about, Demetrius. At $5 an hour, she could have easily.
She is not making $5 an hour.
She could have easily rolled out herself. Be like, you making good, right?
That.
Yeah.
Right?
They make big bucks.
Your job is not. You're not making $5 an hour.
I think you're
I guarantee you that if you would have ran out of my house without my kids and I'm paying you $20 an hour, you better get back in there.
That's what I think it is. I think my kid babysat for a neighbor at her mom's house, and I think they went out for the night, like for dinner and whatever. Give her like $100.
Yeah. It's not $5 an hour.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Back in the day, our parents used to negotiate our babysitting fee. Remember that?
Yeah.
We were told how much we were making.
I thought it was like $5 an hour and then $1 each additional kid or something like that.
Oh no, my
and
friend.
now per hour.
You never babysat anybody, did you?
That's so 2000.
Well, yeah, now I'm worried about his kids. Like, no, you're lucky you have so much family to help babysit them.
No, I'd never find a babysitter at my price.
Not at your price.
Hey kid, I'm going to give you $6 an hour.
You bitch about like regular people's jobs and wages, and you're out here lowballing children. $5, baby.
All right, that is the good news. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. The engine ramp to I-475 southbound from westbound US 24 exit 4 is closed for construction. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. We have sunny skies today with a high of 79 and a clear overnight with a low of 58. Those sunny skies are going to continue all weekend with a high of 75 both Saturday and Sunday. Right now it is 65 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh, it feels like an Asian food day. Some lunch today, maybe some. What are those things called? My kid freaking loves them. The pea pods. What are those called? You know, where they open them up and then you get the eat the things out of them.
Oh,
and they got sea salt. Edamame.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need some edamame. Yes, some edamame. Maybe a good Mexican roll, sushi roll, some fried rice. Oh, I'm in. Go to Tea Tree Asian Bistro today. You can get a deal. $5 sushi rolls, $9 entrees, and kids eat free with an adult is ending Sunday. So this weekend is the last weekend to do that kids eat free thing over there at Tea Tree Asian Bistro. It is so good. Steve said he went last night. I want to talk to him. Oh, are you there, Steve?
I'm here.
How was Tea Tree last night?
It was so good. It was packed. I was like, ooh, all these little germ-ridden children, but they was there. It was good.
It's at half off. I was right next to you because I was DJing over there at Levis Commons at the apartment complex. But that half off sushi on Thursdays, man, that is the what'd you get?
It was like the eel skin roll. I got that one, and then like a California roll, and then Todd got 2 rolls, and then we had the lettuce wraps to start. We had a nice bottle of wine, so that's the smart thing to do. Don't get it by the glass, get it. And then she came over and she says, "Oh, you're Steve, aren't you?" She says, "I recognized your voice," and I'm like, "Oh my God!" So she came over. It was called soju. And it's kind of like vodka sake, but it was cold and had a little bit of fruit flavor to it. Vodka? She chilled it for us. Yeah, called soju. Soju.
I love vodka.
Vodka sake.
Vodka. Bottle of vodka for all my friends.
Kim is so nice over there. That's a great thing. It's family owned. Her and her brother own it, and they're just the sweetest people. Go over to Tea Tree Asian.
Hard working too.
Oh yeah, they're there every day. All right, Steve, I'll check back with you in a couple minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and Tea Tree Asian Bistro, Levis Commons in Perrysburg. Go there today.
Deals of summer are at Towers Armory right now. Bulk ammo prices so good you'll think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 7.62 by 39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad and get range time for $15. Towers Armory is paying top dollar for your unwanted firearms and accessories. Even an old broken gun may have value. The process is simple, risk-free, and we can handle the paperwork and pay you on the spot.
We're Towers Armory. Are you ready?
Summer. Wait, we need to finish school shopping.
We got this. The kids' favorite Good and Gather snacks at Target are now at a new lower price.
And $5 lunch boxes. Ooh, let's get Luna the flower bento box.
Good idea. And for a Mega Shark fan Max, I got the Shark backpack. It's only $20.
Even 25-cent select crayons and $6 teas.
And we're done.
Now, where were we?
Cheers to us. When it comes to finishing your supply list, Target has your back to school. Psst. Hey, I have a secret. I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant because more than just my armpits stink.
Oh, can I use it where my bra rubs under my...
Oh,
yeah. And what about down there?
Totally. 4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend it. So I tried it, and now I get 72 hours of freshness from my pits to my...
Ooh, I love that it's a spray.
Me too. And it comes in sticks and creams too. Go get your Secret Whole Body deodorant.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter. Locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
If you're looking to get a new car, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive. Sure, you love your old car, but you know it's not normal to give instructions on how.
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve's Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers.
It's Steve Sleaze on Andros and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. Man, I say this is like the week that never ends.
Agreed.
Oh, my God. It kept going and going and going and going.
And we were even off Monday. It's still.
I think that's why.
You think so?
When we're off, it just
Yeah, you're probably right. And then so many people have been gone and late and early and
all that good
been a
stuff.
whole thing this week. Anyway,
it's been a thing. I heard somebody stretching out over there.
Yeah.
He's still waking up.
Yeah, Demetrius was
moving.
He was moving.
All my stuff out
That's
of my
what they
storage
call it.
Is that what we're calling it?
Oh my God. Yes,
Call it
we're calling
moving.
it taking stuff out of a thing and then moving it someplace else.
That's exactly what it's called.
We're calling it moving, if you know what I mean, down the hallway. You know.
Demetrius is over our little banter about this.
Well, we found out yesterday. Steve reported that Demetrius is moving into the same building where his betrothed is.
Oh my God!
What?
You made it on a Steve Sleaze story again.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
You really are a celebrity.
Right there with Katy Perry and all of them. All of a sudden, Demetrius moves into the same building with his girlfriend.
He just popped up.
Yeah,
I can't wait to run in and see him. And he'll be in the downtown spots to get acclimated. He'll be at like the right coffee houses at the right time. He'll brunch at the right places at certain times.
Well,
He'll be popping up at Toll House.
There's right places.
There's right
apparently.
places. Yeah.
You need to get on the schedule. To me, Steve,
I had no idea.
Steve will fill you in.
Oh yes, there's places that one should be at certain times throughout the week and the weekend. Oh yeah.
But Steve, what if you don't want to be right and you just want to be wrong? Is there wrong places in downtown?
Yeah, you can spot those easily by the people who are standing on the corners.
Is Manhattan still the place to go on Sunday for brunch downtown? I haven't been there.
Oh, it is, but it's so yesterday. Now,
Way to age. Is Manhattan still the spot? Is that goose still in the window?
So where's the spot now?
It's Eddie B's place over there off of Summit Street.
Focaccia's. Here's the problem with focaccia's. It's not real brunch. If it's not all you can eat, it ain't real brunch. And focaccia's ain't all you can eat.
All you could eat. That has nothing to do with brunch. I think brunch is.
I know you're describing a buffet.
No,
There are two different things,
That is
my
a
friend.
different thing. Brunch is a time.
Disagree.
It is not a style of food or a way to serve it. Like if you go to the Golden Dragon, right? Or let's just say some made-up Chinese restaurant with a buffet.
Okay.
At 11 o'clock. And because it's all you can eat, technically to you, that is brunch. right?
Yes,
crab rangoon and some fried rice.
Here's the problem:
multiple times.
If I can't get more than one cup of fried rice, this ain't brunch.
The problem is if you advertise Sunday brunch, what do you think of? It's all you can eat.
No way.
That's what you think of.
It hasn't been like that in a while.
Brunch is actually like more, I think, elevated breakfast.
I think I think alcohol and orange juice.
Yeah, all I think are most
that is what I think. I think brunch says to me.
Everyone has their own definition.
Orange juice and vodka.
Well, listen, I don't go anywhere without alcohol. So every one of my breakfasts has got
every meal is brunch.
Yeah. So sorry. If you do not serving me a mimosa, I am not coming.
Creamery.
Someone asked, said I missed the show yesterday. Is Demetrius moving in with Opal Covey? What's going on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Just to quell any more questions.
Congratulations.
Me and Opal and
all 24 of
all
her
the cats. Yep. Or as we like to call them, our pusses.
Oh my God.
There it was.
Goodness.
There it was.
Strikes again.
Let's talk about brunch.
All right.
Baby.
All right, Steve. What's going on?
Yes.
What's going on in the sleep?
Focaccias is where you gotta go to.
The food is good, but again, it's a tad on the expensive side, and it's not all you can eat. So it's not one of my brunch go-tos. But I liked it when we went.
So is Manhattan's all you can eat? Is that why it is?
Yeah. It's still happening. Yeah, it's $23.
For all you can eat.
$23 all you can eat.
No damn well you're only going to eat 10.
But it's they got prime rib and stuff on there too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Prime rib.
They're made to order. You can make your own omelets. Which I love
the omelet station.
You make it yourself?
No, they tell them what to put in it. But
build like a cook your own steak joint.
No, it's build your own omelet. Put in, and I always tell them just put everything on there. A lot of it. Just throw it all in that omelet. Love it.
Lots of veggies, feta cheese.
And they used to have like one free drink too with the brunch. Is that still?
They still do.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yep, still do. Yep. Complimentary mimosa.
Complimentary. You really put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllables.
Complimentary.
Complimentary.
What? All right. What's going on, Steve?
Well, you guys, of course, it's the weekend.
By the way, real quick.
Be beautiful.
Real quick, I just got a text message in. Wait, I just got a text message in. So should we go to Golden Corral for brunch?
Got jokes, them listeners. Those listeners got jokes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
No, but I was going to say, of course, it's going to be beautiful this weekend. You should be outside listening to jazz at the Toledo Jazz Festival. But if you're inside, you need to go to the theater. You've got Borderlands is playing PG-13. And this movie adaptation of the popular video game series stars Cate Blanchett as Lilith, a bounty hunter who reluctantly returns to her chaotic home planet on a mission to find someone's missing daughter and ends up on a quest for a legendary treasure vault.
Stupid.
I want to go see the other one that's coming out this weekend. No, I think I will go to the theater. I think to see it.
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
It ends with us.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to tell you.
Tell us.
Tell us, Steve.
It ends rated PG-13. Blake Lively stars in this romantic drama about a woman who finds herself in an abusive relationship similar to what her mom went through with her father when she was a child. Now, it's directed by Justin Baldoni from the Jane the Virgin, who also stars in it with her. Now, Brandon Skelknar from 1923 is also in it as her fantastic childhood bestie. So
and it's based on a book by Colleen Hoover, a very, very popular book.
I loved it.
Really?
And I'm telling you that the sex scenes in this movie are going to be phenomenal. Because it's kind of like a 50 Shades of Grey sex scene side, but then an abusive guy. The book was amazing. This movie is going to be so, and Blake Lively is just beautiful. It's going to be so good.
Dude, can you imagine that Ryan? What's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Like your wife is having 50 Shades of Grey sex scenes in a movie.
Yeah, but with a dude that beats her.
I know, but
like that's the whole. I'm like, you can do as many of these movies as you want, as long as the guy who's choking you is really trying to kill you.
Oh my goodness. That is not.
Now it sounds like it'd be good, and it'd be better if the pole vault guy was starring in this.
Oh,
movie.
right. Debut.
Yeah.
Steve's brought him up 4 days this week.
I know.
It begins and ends with me.
It's my screensaver now. What are you talking about?
How many screens?
I was at the grocery store yesterday. I had to pause in the fresh produce aisle, and I was looking at that cucumber and looking at me. I was like, "Oh, hey, what you doing?"
It'd be funny if you take a little pole in there and then just like drop vegetables on it to see if it would fall. You're like, I'm just testing the strength of this veggie.
Oh my Lord! All right. By the way, this weekend there's a lot going on. Jazz Fest. Steve said, "Mommy's having their some festival. I don't know what it's called.
The Sewer Fest."
Stop.
Yes.
Mommy's having their festival. I was gonna.
Well, the big one is the closing of the Olympics. Sunday, the closing ceremonies are at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Corn Fest, by the way, tomorrow. If anyone wants to stop by.
Corn Fest is funny. It's fun though.
Corn Fest.
I've been to Corn Fest.
A listener just texted me and said traffic was wide open, no delays from Mommy to Oregon this AM.
What?
LOL. Can you believe it?
All the way from Mommy to Oregon, no traffic?
Apparently, I mean, for Mommy, that's pretty darn good.
It's 7:00. Wait till 8:30.
People are still awake.
Yeah, people are still getting their crap together right now.
I think though that it's super funny when people are just excited that they could drive through Mommy without a delay.
We were supposed to be at the Mommy thing this weekend, the food truck, and we'd had a plan, but you register online, and the lady called me. She's like, "We don't do food trucks at this event."
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm like, okay, well, we paid the entrance fee. Oh yeah, you'll get that back.
Okay.
I want that back now. I need that back now.
Right
now. Anyway.
Well, that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's always irritated me. Like they're really quick. Like even like companies, really quick to take your money, but it's like 4 or 5 days before they can get it back to you.
Such BS.
But by that time, I feel like that money has made you money.
Yeah.
Like you have now, that money has sat in banks and sat there and accrued interest, and then you're going to give me the original base. I want all the money my money earned.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. Like, why does if there's no reason with technology in 2024, if you can take it in an instant, you can put it back in an instant.
Oh yeah, for
period.
sure.
If it's a wrong charge or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's ridiculous. All right. What else?
Talk to Cash App. They know how to do it.
Yeah, they do.
They can put things right back into your account.
Mm-hmm. Amen. What else, Steve?
Reach. But so, like I said, the prime time at 8:00 p.m. prime time Olympic coverage. Olympic ends Sunday with the closing ceremonies. Now let's look who's going to be in it. Billie Eilish, Snoop Dogg, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers will close out the Olympics. That's kind of. I always like.
And that's a separate check.
What do you mean
for Snoop?
Oh, that's not part of his $500,000.
That's not part of him just hanging out. He's working now.
A little extra.
He made so much money.
Oh my
$1 million a day he was
No.
getting for this gig.
I know. Can't stand it. Let me ask you, as far as the Olympics, go ahead.
Isn't there a point where because he asked for it, right? There was negotiations happening.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the first time he asked for $500,000 from anybody, he said it like it was like he didn't know what the answer was going to be? Like he was like 500,000, and then somebody went sure,
and they're like, he's like,
what? What?
No, I think he went there confident.
This was the joke answer.
Yeah, I was never expecting that.
It's like $1 billion.
Yeah, and they're like,
sure,
cut him a check.
Like what? Which means if he started at $500,000, he could have got $1 million, probably.
Right? And they're like, dude, this dude just lowballed us,
right? Crazy.
Put the weed away. He only wants money.
I told you guys before the Olympics started. I told you there was a vibe that this Olympics was going to be big, and it has been huge. Everyone's talking about it. Yeah, huge. I can just tell. I get that sense when stuff happens. This is going to be. Everyone's talking about this. And the Olympics has been huge this year. It's up 79%, they said, from the previous Olympics. So it's crazy. All right. Thank you, Steve. We'll check back with you in a few minutes.
See ya.
All right. Steve brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning. Call Coit for the #1 carpet cleaning service in all of Toledo. The number is 419-470-1333. 419-470-1333. They do air duct work, and they don't do that surface level carpet cleaning. They get down to the nitty-gritty. And it's satisfaction guaranteed and 25% off if you mention this radio station or this show. Call Coit for the best carpet cleaning in all of Toledo.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo 1077 The Wolf.
One of Northwest Ohio's favorite DJs, DJ Colin P.
Back growing up, I always hiding with the covers till I talk to you, my daddy say, said you ain't seen nothing till you down on a muff and then you sure to be changing ways. I met a cheerleader, was a real young Peter, times I can reminisce. All the best things I love them with my sister and a cousin, only started with a little kiss. So like this. Seesaw playing with the balls in the school and the feet flying up in the air. Singing, hey, diddle diddle, but you get in the middle and swing like it didn't care. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with the missy who was ready to play. But to me, she a fool because she knew what she was doing and the old love was here to stay. But she told you, time is way. Time is way. Time is way. You don't have to be beautiful to tell me I'm new just body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to tell me I'm fit. Just leave it all to me. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign that I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. Just a little bit of I was like, good gracious, has its bodacious, motivation, trying to show patience. When you put her right down to shoot my steed, when you put her right down to flash them keys, and I'll believing, please believing, being the best of my heathen, checking out the top of the boat. Penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding. No deceiving, nothing else I'm sleeping. No teasing. I need you to get up before the dance floor. See that man, what he asking for? Cause I feel like what's the news? And I feel like touching you. And can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. You ain't popping the bottles, I'm good at all the things. You ain't popping the bottles, you try to ain't hitting the bottle, and I be down. You want to top down and got get off the freeway. Listen, 106 and pump it, ashtray, take time. baby, you can't lose. I got speakers, can't leave, can't move. So take it off like you're home alone. You know, dancing from the mirror while you're on the phone. Checking your reflection and telling your best friend, girl, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
DJ in the mix.
Stop pacing, stop wasting. I got a friend with a hole in the basement. I'm just kidding like Jason. Unless you gon' do it, extra, extra. Break the news, get ready to the trip from the moon to Neptune. I start thinking if it is Saxon. Say you gotta think about the restroom. Feeling hot in here, so take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Kia, all the car dealerships that you need. Go to Taylor Kia, Taylor Automotive family. They're the best. They've been supporting us since day one. Day one. So if you support us and you're loyal to us, then please be loyal to them. Get your car fixed there. Get your oil changes there at one of the Taylor Automotive family locations near you. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy as well, holding down that live video feed. So I know we have an inbox issue. K2, do you have that?
I do.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I ended a relationship 7 years ago with someone I did not want to end the relationship with. It messed me up, but I just felt I needed to. I learned the hard way. Ending things like that sucks more than being dumped. The what ifs haunt you, especially when you end it on gut feelings because my gut has been wrong in the past. The what ifs got the best of me 6 years later after we broke up. And in a moment of drunken weakness, I messaged her and asked if she would be interested in grabbing a drink. She said, I'd love to, but I don't think my boyfriend would appreciate that. The end. I moved on with my tail between my legs, never expecting her to reach back out. 1 year later, yesterday, she messaged me and said, still interested in getting drinks? I have not responded yet. My gut is typically right, but what if it's wrong? Should I accept? We know people and can try it again, but should they? We know people can try and do try again, but should they? I've been single for 7 years and I haven't been able to do a relationship censor. It did a number on me. Yes, go for the drink. Yes.
Wow.
That's not even like,
why do you say that?
That's
not even a question?
Yeah.
Really?
If it's still affecting you this long after.
I'm 70. He hasn't been in a relationship since.
He's broken.
Yeah.
He's broken, and going back to her ain't gonna fix him. He's broken.
It's gonna break him more.
And
I have to tend to agree with Demetrius.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, and Steven. Yeah, for sure. I just think that like people romanticize the relationship once there's some space between it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like always you get back and it's the same problems within a month and you're now dealing again. And this guy particular, he needs some therapy. He needs some work on himself.
Man, Demetrius, you say the same thing, huh? I know.
It's crazy. And the fact that she would, when she doesn't have anything else going on, like 12 months later, she thinks she can still reach out. The response should be, I would love to, but I don't think my girlfriend would appreciate it. And then you move on.
Ow.
Like,
but he waited 6 years and reached back out.
But he didn't wait though. He didn't wait. He wasn't like passing up opportunities. He was broken. And it took him 6 years to reach out, still living in that relationship, and he ended that relationship because he let demons in his head.
But isn't it crazy that he still, after 7 years, hasn't gotten over it? Like going back.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
A long time.
That's a long damn time.
Yeah. He was in love.
He was infatuated.
Yeah.
And what ifs?
Yeah.
What ifs kill people? Like, I will tell you, like, what ifs are the worst questions you can ever ask anybody, because what ifs don't happen. That didn't happen. Why are we worrying about things that don't happen?
Well, it's hard not to, because in what ifs too, they're glorified in your head. Like the what ifs are like, they're always just great. They're things I missed out on. The what ifs on the other side could have been tragedy and nobody 10 times worse.
Nobody does that. Nobody goes, woo, what if she would have stabbed me in the heart a month from now?
Right.
Thank God I dodged that bullet.
Thank God I got out.
No, they don't. They always they always glamorize and fantasize what ifs. I have never heard anybody give me a what if on a bad situation.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Your brain doesn't go to that. It goes to the good stuff. And they would have should have happened.
Yeah, all the stuff that you might have missed out on.
Right.
But the thing about it is you don't know. And so why worry about the things that you don't know?
Right. It's easier. It's easy said, but I mean, it's hard to not dwell on that.
Do you guys honestly do what ifs? I never do what ifs. I mean, as cliche as it is, whatever's supposed to happen, it happens. And
what if I would have paid them taxes?
Okay, well then there's that.
No, I don't. I really don't. But for me, by the way, I'll get a text message number out, 419-345-3375. If you want to send a text. I really don't. But a lot of that, for like my memory is bad. So I really don't live in the past because
you can't.
And you can't. I literally can't.
You are in the moment guy, because that's my medical diagnosis.
Like me, like it's like for me, I can't believe it. Like I was in prison 6 years ago. And I don't even think, like, I haven't thought about it. I don't even remember it. I don't even think about it.
See, that's crazy, because that's something you should always think about. That is.
Why?
Why?
Past it.
No, there is moving past it, and then there is learning from it. And, I would think for that to happen, you would have to have that in the back of your mind all the time.
No, I don't.
I don't want this to happen to me again.
I don't.
Which is why I'm never getting married.
I think about it like it never happened. You're gonna get married again.
I'm never getting married. I am 52,
dude.
Who's going to a 52-year-old's wedding?
You were just saying that. But you were just saying that.
You have a better chance of promoting it as a funeral to have more people come out.
You're gonna get married.
I would go as long as you don't make us pay for tickets to go.
Yeah,
that would never happen. They're prepaid, pre-sale.
free.
He's so getting married.
He's gonna give you the code. Oh, I know.
So getting married.
He loves. He tries to poo-poo on it, but he loves love. He loves love.
I think everybody loves love. Just people who get hurt tend to act like they don't.
Right.
You know,
it's a coping mechanism or a defense or whatever it is. But you definitely love for sure. All right, so this
on other people.
So this dude should this dude go get coffee with an ex that he's been finding over for 7 years?
Cocktail, and cocktails end in sex.
I want to hear what Steven thinks.
Oh, what do you think, Steven?
Why?
I just do.
What do you think, Steven?
You know,
I know you would go in a heartbeat.
I probably would, because I'm a weaker man.
Yeah, you are.
I kind of have learned, though, that what ifs and stuff like that are just kind of like coals that kind of feed the hope fire, we'll call it, and it's really just a hopeless situation.
Coals that feed the hope fire. I like that.
I do too.
Which isn't bad. I'd like to have a hope fire.
Yeah, but they burn out rather quickly, and then you're left very cold.
You're left in ashes. You got to clean up.
Yeah, man.
Somebody has not been attending my hope file.
He made that content in the basement.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't just make porn, guys. I do self-help.
Self-help and porn. Maybe you put them together.
I do, actually.
I'll be your therapist while I'm banging you.
Do you ever see somebody with one of those shirts on that says self-care? Like it says self-care.
No.
And by looking at them, you clearly know what kind of care they're talking about. Like you're like, you're a masturbator. That is clearly what that shirt means. It is not a spa day for you, ma'am.
Oh my god!
Wow. All right, so Demetrius, absolutely not. Don't go to get some cocktails with an ex for 7 years, even though you've been pining for her.
I just think it might bring some closure.
It doesn't. It's never gonna. That's not.
K2.
That is definitely not happening because you're showing up there not hoping to end things. You haven't ended things for 7 years. You're going there
In your mind
that somehow, some way, she's going to go, oh my God, you know what? I'm totally going to forgive the thing that you did when you broke up because you thought something was going on or your gut told you this. And even in the letter, he refers to his gut. He's like, my gut's been wrong. But then at the end, he says, my gut is always right. Bro, what's your gut doing?
Is it? Yeah, what is going on?
You got indigestion.
Yeah, eat Tums, let it pass.
Honestly, dude, your gut was probably never wrong. You probably just convinced yourself, which means you were probably manipulated and gaslighted into thinking you were wrong.
Oh, calm your panties down.
I'm being real here. I'm just being real.
Buddy.
He's just being real.
Calm your
He's being real. He's just being real.
Don't stroke his hope fire.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, he can stroke his own fire.
Anybody out there listening, I have no hope. So don't worry about me.
K2 says, go have the drinks. Man, 7 years, it's destroyed him. Like I said, he's not getting better without it. He needs to go.
No.
He needs to go confront his demons. She is his demon.
He goes there with the intention of closure and making sure that that's all it is. But if
that's
he's
not
going there
happening.
with any kind of hope,
He's going there with hope too.
Yeah, you're setting yourself for failure again. You're insane.
But man, we're going in circles.
What is the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over and getting the same result.
Expecting a different result.
Expecting a different result. Okay.
I also am insane.
I'm with K2. I say go have the drink because he's not going to get. For 7 years, he hasn't had another relationship. This thing has destroyed him. So if he continues to ignore it, it's going to be for another 7 years.
No,
he's
it's
not going to have another relationship.
That's not a fair thing to say.
What?
He hasn't had a relationship in 7 years because he wasn't meant to have a relationship yet. He's not ready. And it doesn't mean that because it took him 7 years, that it's going to take him another 7 years. Time does not work like that. Experience does not work like that. I cannot say because I haven't been in a relationship for 3 years that it's going to be another 3 years. And then that makes it 6. So now do I have to assume that I'm not going to have a relationship for 6 years? And then after that, does it mean 12?
No. All right. Yeah. All right. Fine. But K2 and I still say go have the drink.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. You still?
Yeah.
Staying there.
I 100%
even with his pontificating.
Yes.
All right.
I would still go get the drink too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, because you're paying for it too, brother. There's no way she's gonna flip the bill. You're buying her drinks to prime her to have sex with you.
That's when you let her know that you're broke, and then that's the real test. If she'll buy you a drink, then maybe she does want to talk to you. You know, if you tell her, I don't have any money to go out,
that's the kind of mind game I want to play.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
All right. So Kelly and Demetrius and Steve, I don't know what Steven's on the fence. So
I'm just being toxic.
It's a very sturdy fence.
Strong. We're strong over here.
He's talking about the fence you're sitting on.
Yeah, it's a strong one.
Almost like a porch.
All right.
You could call that a porch.
All right. That is
Oh my
that is the inbox issue for today. If you guys have an inbox issue, you can always send it to us.
We'll give you horrible advice. At least 2 people will.
Oh, I think K2 and I are right. You 3 are the wrong ones. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. I-280 southbound near Ohio 2, exit 7, and Walbridge Road, exit 4, have lane restrictions and shoulder restrictions due to construction. The Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. We have sunny skies today with a high of 79 and clear overnight with a low of 58. Those sunny skies are going to continue all weekend with a high of 75 on both Saturday and Sunday. Right now it is 65 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guarantee See lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodford Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at furniturestoledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Katie the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Got to tell you about my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You're going to love it. It's so delicious. Take that to your brunch on Sunday, your all-you-can-eat brunch. Don't try to use that red hot or whatever BS they got on the table, man. You bust out your State Line Sauce and take your meals to the next level. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com and get your bottle. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced.
Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink products. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations. City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. We do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance. Make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence dyne test under high-load conditions versus API speed test limits.
Are you an oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have tons of quality people like you can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Regan Insurance is now offering health insurance. Here's Tom Hudak to tell you about it.
We've been in business for over 50 years doing home, auto, and business insurance for families and family-owned businesses. And starting this year, we've partnered with a great local health insurance agent, and we're going to be offering health insurance.
Meet Keshna Jansen. When should we talk about our health insurance?
Anytime that a big change in your life has happened, if you got married, had children, a divorce, turning 65, people that are aging into, Medicare, those are going to be the times that they really want to call us if they lose a job, something along those lines. Basically, if you think about it, if change happens, you want to review what you have just to make sure that you're still in the right place.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the result, get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Go, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes.
Good morning. Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis vehicles, along with quality used cars from top imported domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealers. That's a live video feed for us. It's time for the Gen Z report. A lot going on with Gen Z that I thought I'd share with you. First thing is tadpole water. That is okay. A girl in the video says it makes me gag, but it's worth it. So
You're kidding.
No,
you're kidding. Like she actually drinks water full of tadpoles?
Well, so instead of that, they take warm H2O, a couple of tablespoons of chia seeds, and a squeeze of fresh lemon, and that's their homemade concoction.
That's drinking chia seeds.
Yeah,
it's not new. They just call it tadpole water.
Right. Yeah.
It's not. It's gross still.
It gives Mariah Padilla 18 said, "I can confirm this does work for weight loss." And then someone asked her, "But does it taste good?" And she said, "No, the texture is funky and it tastes funky too, and it makes me gag, but it's worth it." So researchers have found that chia seeds can improve digestion and weight management, similar to rice Zempic and oats Zempic trends, which encourage dieters to mix either rice or oats in their water with lime juice to suppress appetites.
Unless you have a medical condition and it has been diagnosed by a physician, I don't think anybody under 18 and under should be on diets, should be doing anything that is doing, because that says to me that you have a body image issue. And 18, you shouldn't be dieting at 18.
That is a super old school thought.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I think it's.
Well, what's wrong with being?
It's not an old school thought. I think it is it's just ever since I can remember, dieting has been an issue. For most women or girls.
But has it been? But is it an issue? Is it a legit medical issue? Like for young girls, and I understand this, right?
I mean,
they see skinny, and they look at themselves and they're not like the next girl, and they're not like the next girl, and then so they start not eating, or they start drinking things that would make them gag, but the weight loss benefit is worth it. Like when I hear that, it's absolutely gross and it's absolutely disgusting, but I lose weight.
But doesn't that say to you that I think there's two factors going on. Number one is social media, because you have to look perfect. The push to look perfect, and also it's school. I mean, if you're being bullied, if you're overweight and you're being bullied, well, you're not going to do anything.
I'm not talking about overweight kids.
Listen,
I'm not talking about overweight kids. I'm talking about people, 18-year-olds, and like I I said before, if you don't have a condition, like you're an obese child, and a doctor is like, look, we have to watch what you're eating. We have to control what you eat. If you're that kid, that's fine. But when you're an average 18-year-old girl, or 17 or 16 or 15 or 12, and you're drinking things because you don't want to gain weight, that's an issue for me.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it is an issue and it's super unhealthy, but it is a fact, and it's not social media. I did it as a 16-year-old. And I was not. And
were you a bigger kid?
No.
But you dieted because you felt like you had to.
I dieted, and I, it is truly unhealthy.
But bigger. But see, Demetrius, you're going from normal size to obese. There's a lot in the middle. I mean, some girls have 20 pounds. Or I didn't even say girls, but some people have 20 pounds. Some people
20
have 25
pounds.
pounds.
25 pounds is a lot at 18 to be overweight. I'm just saying the messaging is bad when they're like, this is a new trend. Like diets, and that's the thing, diets are trends. Like they become popular, then they're not popular, and then all of a sudden people talk about, like, what you end up doing is you end up looking for the next quick thing instead of just finding something that is sustainable.
So I have a girlfriend on
Oh, really? Do you guys tape?
Stop.
Yeah. So I have a girlfriend on Ozempic, and Ozempic does awful things to her. Like, I mean, she can't eat. She's throwing up. She doesn't drink. She can't control her bowel movements. And this girl has been on Ozempic for a year.
But is she losing weight?
Yes. And it's more important.
Sign me up.
For her.
Give me the number.
Is more important for her to look good.
I'm not the only one too. You're like, oh, I have explosive diarrhea. I can't eat. I can't drink.
When can I schedule my appointment, doctor? Like, have you heard
100 pounds?
Have you heard some of the side effects of some of these drugs? It's like unexpected death. What? What are you talking about? Side effects.
Is what it is.
That is what it is.
I gotta lose weight. I gotta look good.
Never really expected that much, though. It's worth the gamble, I think.
I'd rather die than be fat.
Right? See, I'm in. Oh, by the way,
explosive.
Speaking of which, Steven, did you weigh in? What's going on with you?
I'm down 2 more pounds.
Yay! 23 total?
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
Man.
It could have been better, but
I read that.
Yeah, he read it.
Could have been better.
What happened to you?
I just kind of go through things in my brain, and then I don't really cope well when I go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I come out of it, I'm like, I could have done a lot better.
You should have a friend to call.
It's
not about none of us.
No.
So we need you to foster a new relationship with somebody who'll answer.
Here we go. 20.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Stephen B. Hardy, Facebook, 21 hours ago. Facebook journal entry number. I never kept count, but will definitely be many more.
Definitely.
Been a rough couple weeks for me. Everyone's got demons. Mine had the best of me for a bit. I can tell you I'm getting better. I'm getting better at handling it, but I also have to admit that when I go through it, it's cost me in some way when I get the other side of it. That being said, I've somehow managed to lose 2 more pounds this week after coping terribly with my unhealthy means. Focusing on the silver lining, still beat myself up about how much more it should have been had I been applying better methods and developing new, healthier habits. This next week on the journey will be filled with hard work and positivity. All my love, Facebook world. Sincerely, Stephen B. Hardy.
I love how you read them, honestly.
The way he reads them is ridiculous.
I really know he was going to read it
perfectly. It's perfectly read, but we got to work on your punctuation stops. Like you put commas in places that don't belong.
It's because I don't pre-read it. I just read on the fly, and so then I'm like, oh, that was a thing. So I got to cover for it.
You did pretty darn good.
All right,
very good.
But no, so you're still doing well. So that's good. 23 pounds. And who do we have to call?
Ghostbusters.
We got to call Kendra Callie over there at Holy Grail Wellness. Let me pull up their phone number.
TheStabbyNurse.com.
You can go to the www.thestabbynurse.
Go to www. You can go to the evidently one of the side effects of Ozempic is it makes you talk old.
There's only one Stabby Nurse.
The World Wide Web, Dr. Kumba.
Oh my gosh, right?
Somebody put a muzzle on that guy.
We've been trying to do that for years.
Yeah. Well, good, man. I'm glad you're doing good on that.
Yeah.
All right, let's
I'm
get
really proud of you, Bubba.
Yeah, more.
Just
Just
so you know that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Is there
Thank you.
when you go through it, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is the last thing I'll say about it, right, Stephen? Know that there are people who would be sad if you were not around.
Oh, for sure.
And 4 of them are sitting in this room.
Yes.
So
you've added a ton, way more than
literally
way more.
a ton.
You've added a ton of the weight of the show, but also
yes.
I noticed this room kind of sinks in a little more on this side.
you know,
You're sitting under car jacks right now. He's stuck under the house and fortified.
Evened out.
You know, like understand this, brother. You got a ton of support under you.
Here's the problem.
All around.
Here's the problem. I have to keep losing weight too.
Right, just to offset it, right?
So you better start doing better.
Like evidently this house needs somebody.
No, I mean you've added a lot. Even despite Demetrius not thinking you would add anything, you have added a lot to the show.
I hate it when you're not here.
He doubted me from day one.
I know he did.
I think that Stephen is very much an asset to us.
I totally
He's
agree.
brought a lot.
You guys are making
And I
collect over
also am so proud of you losing weight.
I
You know,
know.
it's a journey. I mean, and you're going to have good weeks, you're going to have bad weeks, but you
Yep.
just got to keep doing
Keep
what
them
you're
on Facebook.
doing.
Yeah, I do. I like to keep it on Facebook.
Keep them up on
Oh my
Facebook.
gosh.
No,
You're not the
you
only
gotta-
one that uses Facebook.
I have
as-
fans too, D. You know?
Look, I don't.
Look, they
Can you
want to know?
Can you turn them on Medium and then keep them from posting things?
I could.
Are they
use
bot
somebody-
fans or are they stealing fans?
No, they're actually people.
Use like if I could afford
His
it,
mom,
I could
like
a personal
dad,
assistant,
Like if
though.
you turn on your fan, do they go? Steve?
Actually, if you listen close enough, it does.
Yeah.
All right, one more from the Gen Z report. Tomato ice toast is also the new Gen
That's
Z
not a
food
thing.
trend. Gen Z is trying to replace avocado toast with tomato ice toast. It ends up being made with a crunchy or hard piece of bread and a frozen tomato grated on top. Here is a
That you just made half a BLT.
they're giving it a review on TikTok.
I'm so excited. Okay,
Mm.
we're gonna rock with a bit of basil.
Basil. Nope.
Burrata.
She's English. Their food sucks.
Yeah, she doesn't know
They're
good
like,
food.
you shouldn't be doing TikTok food things.
Dude, English food is the worst.
Yes.
They come here and they're like, oh my God. Even English people, they get fat here because the food is so good.
You guys need to stick to how to colonize.
Burrata. I feel like it melts so quick. Okay, my thoughts are it's going to be too much like a dessert with like the frozenness of it. And I typically like tomatoes very juicy and cold. So let's see. Cheers. My sensitivity.
No.
I kind of love it. I thought you wouldn't be able to taste the tomato. You can taste it. It's just quite subtle. But do I prefer just a pan con tomato? Yes, probably.
Subtle.
Yeah.
She probably enjoys that water that barely tastes like lemon.
Tomato ice toast, the new Gen Z trend.
It's subtle. It's subtle. Well, I just scraped
Tomato.
half a tomato on it. It should be tomatoey.
That is the Gen Z report for today. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center and K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. We have roundabout construction that is affecting westbound Bancroft Street, which is closed between I-475 and North McCord Road. And then southbound McCord Road is also closed near Dorr Street. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. We have sunny skies today with a high of 79 and a clear overnight with a low of 58. The sunny skies will continue all weekend with the high of 75 on both Saturday and Sunday. Right now it is 67 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Katie the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Make an effort this weekend to get on over to Tea Tree Asian Bistro. You can go there for lunch today, 11:30 to 2:30. They do lunch every day, and they have the lunch specials: $5 sushi rolls, $9 for entrees. This Sunday they're open 3:30 to 8:30 every Sunday. They have the mimosas and the sangrias for $4. And also a Kids Eat Free is going on until Sunday. So it's a great weekend to make a little trip and have a nice little dinner at Tea Tree Asian Bistro at Levis Commons in Perrysburg. You're going to love it, I promise.
Hey, but Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this eye mask. Yeah, boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, iSave doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing is as stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat. Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your document means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride or die. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plans. And your fourth line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
Are you an oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have tons of quality beds at every price. So anyone, even people like you, can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
If you're looking to get a new car, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive. Sure, you love your old car, but you know it's not normal to give instructions on how to open the window. It should be self-explanatory, but it's not. And notice how when you're in other people's cars, you can feel cushion in the seats? That's pretty nice, right? No, it's just normal. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and put the savings toward a new car. It's time. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in...
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America,
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve's Sleaze on 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home health, medical staff.
On Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on 50s. Hey, Steve.
Hey. I've got the hookup for you guys today. So you guys want some free Chick-fil-A?
Sure. Oh, it's free and it's Chick-fil-A.
Look, just
you're opposite. This is where your opposite defiance order.
It's not.
Order
Not everything free is good.
What do you mean? Free Chick-fil-A?
Free labor ended in slavery.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. You just knew. You just knew. So, and I'm gonna tell
The
you how
rest
to
of
get
us.
that.
The
So
rest of us want to
today-
know.
Yeah, the rest of you guys. So we've been planning on a little fundraiser, which is going to be in October, called Thriving Like a Star. So it's a dance-inspired gala, sort of like a Dancing with the Stars event, where our own Dr. D is going to be one of the dancers in there. And we've got some celebrity dancers. Sophie Bates from Channel 13 is going to be dancing. And Deetra Hickey's going to be dancing. Stacey Hoffman, Pat McCarty, owner of the Guy in the 419, full of attorneys. But anyway, this is to benefit the Stroke Center. But today we're having a kickoff event where you can see them preview, do a little dance. You can have some free Chick-fil-A, and you can tour the Stroke Life Center over on 2200 Jefferson Suite 4 at around 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock today. So you can stop by, have some free Chick-fil-A, just meet the dancers, and get excited about our event in October. So
all right.
Going on today.
And where's it going to be at?
So this is over on the Jefferson. So the actual event is going to be at Nazareth Hall in October.
Right.
But this is a little teaser event, so you can get a little preview, so you can get your tickets to get everybody excited about the October event. But today, the event's going to be at the actual Stroke Life Center over on 2200 Jefferson Suite 4 in Toledo, Ohio. And it's going to be from 12 to 1. You can come by and meet the team, meet all the dancers, and excited to get your tickets for the event in October. So this is all to benefit the Stroke Life Center of Northwest Ohio.
All right. What's going on, Sleaze?
Wow. So I can't wait to hear this artist. So here's the latest on the terrorist plot to bomb a Taylor Swift concert in Vienna and Austria. Now, 3 teenagers have been detained. Their ages are 19, 17, and 15. The plot was uncovered with the help of foreign intelligence agencies including U.S. authorities. Now, the 19-year-old told police his plan was to, quote, kill himself and a large number of people at either Thursday or Friday show. Now, there would have been around 65,000 people at each of the 3 concerts, plus about 30,000 people outside the stadium. So Taylor is scheduled to play 5 shows at Wembley Stadium from August 15th through the 20th, and the mayor of London says those shows are still on. So as we've already heard, the 2 older suspects were connected to ISIS. In a search for the 19-year-old's home, unearthed a stockpile of chemicals, explosive devices, detonators, and counterfeit cash. The 17-year-old had recently started working for a company that provided services to the stadium, and cops actually collared him near it. Not much has been revealed about the 15-year-old. All 3 of them were born in Austria with either Turkish, North Macedonian, or Croatian heritage.
Here.
On a related, so you'll hear the audio.
Here's the talking about it.
We see that they wanted to do the attack outside the stadium. We arrested the 19-year-old guy, a 17-year-old Austrian guy, and we got also to the information that the younger guy, a 15-year-old Austrian citizen, is also involved in the plannings to attack the concert.
I like how they talk. It's like, and then we picked up another guy, and then through talking to that guy, we found another younger guy. That dude was this dude here, right here. This dude crazy, right here. You dude, I'm pointing at you, finger gunning, bow.
It's scary because it's all young kids. Like you're blowing up. I know that dude, and then usually they're very proper. They're like Robert Downey Jr. the third.
We came across a suspect in a diligent effort to and you're like, wow, and they're like, and so we got the funds in his department. Hey, so,
that dude.
Yeah, we stumbled across some information. We really didn't want to do anything, but
it's scary because it's just young kids that are going to be at this show. This dude, these people, what's wrong with these guys?
Glad they were able to stop it before, it was a repeat. It happened with Ariana Grande's concert several years back.
What, where she actually performed?
She was
That was a disaster. Oh, a different concert. Oh,
yeah. I'm like, yeah.
No, it was one of our
haters.
I love Ariana Grande.
No, you don't.
I do.
She's the worst.
Home wrecker.
God.
Oh my God.
Miller,
tell me. All right,
anyway, you just triggered him. All right, what else?
So nobody, guys, nobody in Jennifer Lopez's inner circle likes Ben Affleck except J-Lo's mom, now including Ben's once most vocal critic, Benny Medina. So Lopez's longtime manager's disdain for Affleck dates back to the Stars couple failed engagement in the aughts, we hear. So the two of them can't stand each other. They don't get along, and there's still bad blood. Now, Medina was instrumental in making famous, began a career as a dancer on the 90s sketch show In Living Color, an A-list global superstar, but she parted ways with him in 2003. Now, sources told us Affleck was a factor in that decision at the time. Lopez then rehired Medina a few years after she and Affleck called off their engagement in 2004, and the showbiz whiz has been one of their most trusted confidants ever since.
She's got this manager, Benny Medina, and then Ben Affleck comes along in 2003, fire this dude. And then Ben Affleck comes back. He's like, what are you still doing here?
And he's like, how'd you get back in?
I know.
And he's like, you know what? I'll tell you, because this is how the conversation. Why are you paying him? What does he do?
Yes.
What is he doing? All he's doing is right now is just yes girling you and getting a check. What is he doing? And she's like, oh my god, you're right. Oh my god. And then she goes, Benny, it's not working out, Benny. I'm sorry. I just realized that a lot of the things that you do are now redundant. And so I have to move on to somebody who is now going to meet more of my needs. And then Ben is like, yeah, girl, that's right. You finally realize you're paying this man for nothing. And then they separate. And then Benny Medina calls, hey, girl, I hear you're going through some things. Oh, that's right, Benny. I'm so sorry. That's right. I didn't really want to hire you. It was just Ben's idea.
He's such a narcissist.
He's so he's so just into him. Ever since Daredevil came out, he's just unsufferable.
He's sleeping with the other Jennifer.
Yes, Electra, whatever her name is. She does not even look Latina.
So then he
Why did he sound like a gay pool boy?
I have no idea. Agreed.
That's right. Hey, I'm not trying to get canceled. So who am I impersonating?
I am just
A gay pool boy. Exactly.
But here's
I made a happy pool boy.
But last week when there was a picture of Jennifer looking unhappy in the convertible, guess who was driving? Benny Medina.
Yep. Hey girl, I told you.
Let me pick you up in this car you bought me.
He's like, yeah, right. He's like, thank God I got you two to break up before he could get you to fire me again.
These car payments are expensive.
I know. I mean, who's gonna drive this? You? Oh God, no.
So the report said that her mom likes Ben, but her friends
don't. Yeah, I wonder why.
That's a surprise there, huh?
I wonder. She's like, Jennifer's mom is like, this is the realest dude you've ever brought to me. This guy smokes. He's got a little pudge. He played a horrible Batman. Look, this guy knows disappointment. Now, I love this man.
Yeah.
But then Benny and all your little friends come around.
Yeah, but that will influence if as a person. The other outside factors will influence your relationship. Like you love someone, and then everyone else telling you what a horrible person is. You start to rethink that relationship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's people that you really care about, they can really get in your head and F with your head.
True.
And then it's like, are they right? Or I mean, I get it. I get it.
Uncertainty is the assassin of love. It is the craziest thing in the world.
What do you mean?
Like being uncertain, being unwilling to commit 100% to the person that you're like drawn to. It's crazy to me because then you end up with a 7-year incident where you're what ifing your life, right? Mm-hmm. Because you've let other people talk about your life. You have let other people get in. Like the craziest thing in the world to me is allowing somebody who does not put your pants on and put your socks on, allow you to dictate how you live your life.
I don't know.
There it is.
There it is. All right.
Drop the mic.
Thank you, Steve.
2 tells I need some coffee after that.
All right. That's Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you part by Coit Carpet Cleaning. Call Coit for the best carpet cleaning in all of Toledo. You know, a lot of companies focus on like that surface with a quick clean, but that doesn't remove the stubborn dirt and soil that's down beneath. Get that dirt and soil down beneath, girl.
Coit Carpet.
You're committed to this word today.
Belief. Beneath. But call Coit. They're 100% satisfaction guarantee. And if you listen to this show, they're going to give you some bones off, 25% off of your service by listening to this show and this radio station. Call Coit for the best carpet cleaning in all of Toledo.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX Lucky 1077 The Wolf.
One of Northwest Ohio's favorite DJs, DJ Colin P.
Back over lover, always hiding the cover, still I talk to you, my daddy will say. I said, you ain't seen nothing from you down on the muff, and then you sure to be changing ways. I met a cheerleader, was a real young leader, times I can reminisce. All the best things in loving with a sister and a cousin, only started with a little kiss like this. Seesaw playing with the balls in the school and you flying up in the air. Singing, hey, did it, but you get in the middle of the swing like you didn't care. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with the missus who was ready to play. Was to me, she was foolish, cause she knew what she was doing, and the old love was here to stay. But you told you, time is way. Time is way. Time is way.
Don't have to be beautiful to tell me on. Just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to tell me I'm here. Just leave it all to me. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Don't have to be rich, be my girl. You don't have to be cool to do my work. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want you extra in your kiss.
Just a little bit of that. I was like, good gracious, as audacious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steed. Waiting for the right time to flash them keys. And I'm bleeding, please believing. Early in the rest of my heathen. Checking out a lot in the top of the postseason. Penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding. No deceiving, nothing up my sleeving. No teasing. I need you to get up before the dance floor. See that man, what he asking for? Cause I feel like busting loose. And I feel like touching you. And can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I see you driving on the car, ain't here in the spot, and I be down. You want to top down and guys head off the freeway. Listen, go to 60 park it. Ashtray, take time to spark it. You just call up a dollar, got out walking. I speak English, baby, I can't talk it. Whoa, let her out of the kitchen joint. No cap, take top on it this way. You with a winner, so baby, I can't lose. I got speakers, can't leave, can't go. So take it off. You know, dancing from the girl, on the phone, checking your reflection and telling your best friend, girl, my fucking bed. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
DJ Cozy in the mix.
Stop wasting. I got a friend with a hole in the basement. I'm just getting like Jason. Unless you gon' do it. Extra. Breath and move. Get nothing to the truth from the moon and Neptune. And I start thinking if it ain't a Samsung. Since you gotta keep on in your bedroom. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy in the house. It's time for a GOAT. We do this every once in a while. We pick the greatest of all time in different categories. We've done breakfast foods, pizza chains. We've done sports cars, ice cream flavors, superheroes, alcoholic beverages. So I've got a few categories here that we can fill in as we continue our quest for the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Let's start with fashion designer. Greatest of all time, fashion designer.
Who's that dude that got shot in Miami? Or
shot by the
Versace?
Oh, Versace. Yeah. Animal Versace.
Animal?
Or what was his name? Gianni Versace.
Animal Versace. They killed him in the street like Animal Versace.
That's what she said.
Versace's on the list. Anyone else?
I'd say Coco Chanel.
Oh, Chanel's been around a long time.
That's
Is that fragrance?
No,
Or
it's
everything?
It's a bag too, I think.
Okay.
The Chanel bag?
It's clothing, it's jewelry.
Yeah, but you don't get the same look carrying a Chanel bag.
Oh,
yeah, you do.
Chanel, it's like that's my. I have not gotten one yet. I want one. I do have a Chanel piece.
Yeah, how gauche are you?
I am very left.
I do.
Man.
I have a piece that I bought, and I bought it in. And it was used, but
So what about Louis?
For you.
What about that Louis
Vuitton?
What
I
about
like
that
him.
guy?
I like him.
Like
Gucci?
I
I'm a
know.
Gucci girl. I got Gucci on right now.
What's the guy that made Tommy Hilfiger? What about Tommy Hilfiger?
Yeah, he's still doing stuff for the Olympics.
Is he?
What about Levi Strauss?
I do like a good Levi.
My greatest time in life was when I was wearing my La Tigra shirts, two of them. I'd wear two La Tigra. So the guy that designed La Tigra gets my vote because I looked great back then.
It's Coco, hands down.
Coco Chanel? Would you agree, K2?
Yeah.
Really? Hands down?
Yeah.
I don't know enough to disagree. So
I mean,
absolutely.
There's so many good ones. I mean, Marc Jacobs, Dior, McCartney,
what's
Von Fursten.
In memoriam, Kate Spade.
She just had a bag. There wasn't much else to there, was it?
What about that Vera Wang?
I was gonna say what the 80-year-old lady looks 30.
But Vera Wang is more. It's not high end design,
right?
Well, because you get it at Target.
Yeah.
Anything that's accessible is crap. How dare! If you can afford to wear it, I don't like it.
All right. So we say Coco Chanel, the greatest of all time. By the way, you can weigh in 419-345-3375. Here's the next category: cocktail garnishes.
Lime wheel.
Yeah, I'd say lime.
It has to be the lime.
Lime. What about the cherry?
No.
What?
No.
The maraschino cherry
is too drink specific.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But a lime can go with
In
virtually anything. It can go in a margarita. It can go in a rum and coke.
But
it can
basil.
go in a Jack and Coke.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Marys.
Just a regular vodka water, vodka soda has a lime.
I didn't
to
think
it.
that was gonna be that easy. Lime. What about you, Steven?
I like
say
maraschino cherries,
yes.
but I think they're right though on the
Lime?
It's
Lime
just
is
more
the goat.
popular.
Greatest garnish of all time for a drink?
Yep.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. All right, what's another category here? Mobile apps.
I mean, it's got to be social media,
right?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I mean, if we take those out,
Grinder.
See, for me,
Not your favorite one, D.
See, I didn't even think social media. I think social
Where you
media.
go to order sandwiches?
Yeah, Grinders. Like, imagine how angry that old man was when he's like, "That's not the tube steak I ordered."
Oh my god.
See, for me, I was gonna say Waze, because Waze, man, I use Waze all the time, and it's better than any of the other navigation ones because they tell you where the cops are.
do you remember like your first iPhone app or your first smartphone apps that you downloaded? Like I remember like the fist bump one, where like if you bumped your phones together, it would share your contact information.
What?
Or like the so stupid ones that were like people were obsessed with, like the one that made the fart noise and the whipping sound noise, like the stupid stuff people were obsessed with when apps first came out.
I remember downloading a Zippo app, and all it was just a fake lighter on the screen, and it would blow if you blew on it.
You know what? You know what I downloaded
So dumb.
I downloaded the razor, the head razor, the bzzz one, and then you like put it next to people's heads. You go bzzz, like you're buzzing their hair off.
Oh my
You're buzzing
god.
their hair off. It was so funny.
You must have to be there.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
So funny.
All right, so what app are we saying?
How have you never been punched in the face? It still amazes
It's a
me.
mystery.
Like it's a mystery to me. Some of the things that you do,
lovable.
like a big, like it sounds like clippers in your hair, and you're like, you haven't been punched in the face, not one time.
No.
Like it just hand close to my head, and I think you're holding something that's cutting my hair, bro. I'm punching you in the face.
Hysterical.
Yeah, see, and that's why. Because you're still rapping about it because no one's punched you in the face.
That would hurt. That would hurt.
Yeah, punch in the face app is the first thing I'm going to download.
All right. So what are we saying? Social media, Facebook, probably.
Facebook,
the greatest app of all time.
Yeah.
Is
think
it
the greatest? It's
well,
the most
but-
popular.
well, it's the most popular. Is
That
it?
is the greatest.
That's
the
definition.
criteria. That's the criteria.
I feel like I'll put YouTube in front of it.
No.
No?
Us, me and Kelly are on the same page. Us regular people don't download YouTube. Everyone has Facebook. Even my kids who don't use it, but even my kids have Facebook.
What about Snapchat?
Oh no. Dude, who are you right now? Like, what
Well,
are you?
that's your biased opinion. I'm just saying.
It's his generation.
I know.
YouTube and Snapchat.
But you have to be able to look beyond and take the society as a whole, which I'm very good at doing. So I think Facebook.
Are you?
Facebook is correct.
Snapchat's huge.
All right, let's move on to the next thing. Romantic movies.
I'm out.
Come on, Demetrius. Romantic.
I really don't
movies.
watch them either, but I
Really?
mean the only ones that I can think of that everybody talks about, and they
The
both.
Notebook.
Yeah, I
you
haven't
know
seen
what?
either. Is The Notebook and Titanic.
I'll take it back. I do have one.
What?
And,
Titanic, Notebook.
It's a movie that had Christopher Reeves in it called Somewhere in Time.
Oh, yeah.
And
I hear that's so sad.
oh my god,
Crying your face off.
bro!
This is the one with
My
Anya
god!
Mackinac.
Yeah, like he focuses on this old penny from the era in which he wants to go back to. He just sits there and he's like thinks about it, and he time travels back to this Victorian era where people riding the big bicycles with the big wheel and in the front, and he meets this woman, and they fall in love, and like he's just living his life, and he puts his hand in his pocket and he pulls out a penny from the time that he is actually from, and it rips him back to the present. and he has lost his love.
He went back and he found his love.
And like now she's old. She's old. She finds him and she goes like this. She puts a penny in his hand.
That's the whole movie.
Oh, trust me, it's like 50 years old. and she goes, "Come back to me." And I was just like, that movie hit me so hard, bro.
So
and I was like 10.
Mine will always be Love Story. Classic. Like that one just tears me apart.
Love Story.
I gotta see. I haven't.
Have you guys ever seen?
You know what the best romantic movie is? Anything in the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh my God, dude, shut up.
That's my kind of romance.
Steven's like Batman 3.
Right.
I was in love the whole time.
Spider-Man with Peter Parker and Mary Jane, and
did those count as
She just didn't understand his responsibility.
Yeah, great power.
He was like his uncle always said, with great power comes great responsibility. And Mary Jane just didn't get it.
You ever see Regarding Henry?
Yes, I love that movie. Oh my God.
Oh, good.
And all it took was a bullet in his face.
Yes. Why didn't it work? Well, I just such a good movie.
Such a good movie. And then they let the dog out in the end when he's picking up the kid from boarding school. Oh my God.
Keep the dog. Dog goes into the class.
Oh
my God. Oh, so good. Regarding Henry.
He totally disregards school policy. Like he's just going to let his dog. That was back before school shootings where you could just do that kind of thing.
Yes. Do you guys, Regarding Henry, that's a romantic movie, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, my idea is like Scarface. I mean, what? That was romantic.
What?
Jesus.
That is.
You have
he was a drug kingpin that found love from another drug kingpin's wife. And, it was a great romantic story.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
say hello to my little friend. Oh, my God. He's so romantic.
So you're this weekend, your mission is to watch Regarding Henry. Because here's the thing. It's an old movie. It's an old Harrison Ford movie. But even I made my kids watch it a couple of years ago, and they loved it, too. So I know it stands the test of time, but you have to watch it. Anyway, what do we say is the best one? K2, I think you had your finger on the pulse on this one.
Love Story.
Love Story.
What is it about?
It's a story about love.
Yeah.
It's a story
God,
about love.
I love movies back in the day where you didn't even need to see trailers. You could just look at the title. You're like, we're going to go see Love Story. What's it about? It's about a love story. It says it right here in the title.
What is a love story?
We're going to go see a Western. What's it about? It's about cowboys, dummy.
I can't believe you've never. It has Ryan O'Neal and Ally McGraw in it. He's he's a Harvard student.
Is it an ice skating one?
No. They're at college. They're both students. I think she's a nursing student, and the dad of Oliver, I think that was what Ryan O'Neal's name was, didn't want them to get married, and they do, and
none of that makes me see it. It's the worst explanation.
I know. Sounds like the worst romantic movie I've ever.
Fell in love against all odds.
They fell in love against all odds, and then she gets a terminal illness, and
those are the worst.
You introduced those into a movie.
Yeah.
And it's just
cry your face off.
And you see the love on screen. They were so good together, and then
That's why I like Scarface. I cannot watch this.
See those. I can't watch them anymore either. Like anything that makes me cry. Nope, not gonna happen.
Even commercials out like that's such a well up. I'll turn. Nope,
man.
Not today.
Yeah, I'm like you're not getting me, Dory.
The latest, the most recent commercial I remember was the one where the dad and the daughter and I think he was homophobic or something. And then, but his daughter was in love, and she brings
Is this paints the fence?
He paints the fence rainbow. So sweet, that kid. Oh, so sweet.
There's no way you got that kind of paint budget.
Whatever. You got to buy 4 colors.
Yeah, like why don't you just go out and hug her? I mean, I think she'd appreciate a hug more than look at the fence.
Oh, it was so sweet. All right, love story goes in romantic comedies. All right, we have time for one more. Should we do fitness influencers or fictional characters? Let's do fitness influencers.
I don't know any of them.
Richard Simmons.
I mean, that's the only one I
That's the only
can
one I
say.
know, and that
Yeah.
doesn't count.
What Jillian
Jane,
Michaels?
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda? What do you mean? Who's
but
in-
I think it's
Billy
gotta be-
Blaze, Tybo?
I think it's got to be Richard Simmons.
Who's the guy? Wait, who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Tybo.
Who's the guy that did the thing? Where
The
is
guy that did the thing.
Tony Little? He had the ponytail, right?
Oh my god.
Was it the Gazelle?
The Gazelle. Oh my god! And he had those tiny black shorts and that tank top, and he had those tennis shoes, and he would just be going.
See?
He's like, look, it works your hamstrings and your glutes.
Tony Little. And who'd you say? You said Jane Fonda. Oh, Suzanne
Summers and the
Thigh Master. The Thigh Master, Suzanne Summers.
Yeah.
As I'm doing it.
I actually hold her responsible for keeping men from getting laid.
Why?
Because it was knee strength.
Stop. Stop.
That's not what I'm saying. Not like power through it.
Oh,
Jesus.
all right. All right.
What are you guys doing?
All right. So who we got? See, there's a lot in this category. All of a sudden, we got Jane Fonda, we got Tony Little, we got Suzanne Summers, we got Richard Simmons, we got Jillian Michaels.
I think there's hands down Richard Simmons.
I think so too.
Not
Yeah.
even close. Jane Fonda?
Yeah.
I
No.
know.
No, because without Richard Simmons, there'd be no Jane Fonda. I mean, because he was the first guy to ever have a television show.
And no Suzanne
That-
Summers?
And all it was just people working out for a half hour. And,
Yeah.
and people watched it.
And he motivated so many, motivated so many people.
Like I guarantee, like he was the one that brought like that high knee kick clap thing to exercise. Like he would go.
For all those on radio,
right? This is why we need Facebook Live, my friend.
Renee and I both bought into the deal meal.
Yeah.
Deal meal, where you get cards, trading cards, Richard Simmons trading cards, and then you every time you'd eat something, and then when your cards were gone for the day, you had to stop eating. We both bought into that.
I bankrupted a lot of people at meals when we would play poker. I'm like, oh, looks like you're not eating today. You should have folded a broccoli, bitch.
Deal a meal of poker. I almost died from malnutrition.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
you're a horrible poker deal meal card player.
It's worth it. I almost died of starvation, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
I almost won a lasagna.
I was so close.
So close.
That is.
Then he pulled.
All right, so Richard Simmons that closes out the fitness influencers category and closes out the greatest of all time for today. We're getting category after category. Here's traffic and weather
from the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Salisbury Road is closed in both directions between West Coast Road and Holloway Road, Hidden Ridge Drive for roundabout construction through late August. Taylor Kia is dropping it's like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. We have sunny skies today with a high of 79 and a clear overnight with a low of 58. The sunny skies continue all weekend long with a high of 75 on Saturday and Sunday. Right now it is 69 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodrow Road in Northwood, and Navarre in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Tell you my friends over at State Line Sauce, the number one hot sauce in all of Toledo. That is the greatest of all time in hot sauces for sure. State Line Sauce. If you haven't tried it yet, what are you doing with your life? Tomorrow morning, go to the Toledo Farmers Market. Craig has a booth set up there every Saturday morning. So you go there and try some State Line Sauce. I'm telling you, I watch people every day discover it at the food truck, and they love it. So go to StateLineSauceCO.com and get you some, or go to the Toledo Farmers Market tomorrow. Try a sample, get sauced.
Deals of summer are at Towers Armory right now. Bulk ammo prices so good you'll think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 762 by 39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad and get range time for $15. Towers Armory is paying top dollar for your unwanted firearms and accessories. Even an old broken gun may have value. The process is simple, risk-free, and we can handle the paperwork and pay you on the spot.
We're Towers Armory. Are you ready?
Taco Bell's new cheesy street chalupas have a lot going for them. For one, they come in pairs, both with your choice of shredded chicken or grilled marinated steak. Then there's the cheesy chalupa shells and creamy jalapeno ranch sauce. Can't count those out either. But the star of the show is their authentic street style, topped with onions and cilantro, and perfectly sized for eating one-handed. You know, while you're walking around the street or your living room. Grab some cheesy street chalupas at a participating Taco Bell today.
For limited time only while supplies last.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence design test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride or die. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plan purchase. And your 4th line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center,
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Taco Bell's new cheesy street chalupas have a lot going for them. For one, they come in pairs, both with your choice of shredded chicken or grilled marinated steak. Then there's the cheesy chalupa shells and creamy jalapeno ranch sauce.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top imported domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, and of course Stephen B. Hardy hanging out with us as well. So I think I don't know. I organically fell into the food report, so let's just go with it. Demetrius was venting about Taco Bell. We hear these Taco Bell commercials, and there's a new item at Taco Bell and a new this and that. And Demetrius, you said what's your message to Taco Bell?
My message to Taco Bell is be Taco Bell. I don't need you.
What does that mean?
I don't need you to be better. I didn't get into my relationship with you expecting you to turn into Wendy's. I didn't go, hey, you have a lot of good Wendy's qualities that I'm hoping to bring out of you. I love you because you're Taco Bell. And Taco Bell is all I need you to be. I don't need green verde sauce. I don't need any of that. I need fire sauce. I need a Mexican pizza. I need the occasional chicken soft taco supreme. And baby, we are good. I will come home every day.
So basically, you're saying is they don't have to keep reinventing themselves.
No, they just have to be Taco Bell.
Right.
You can put on a couple of pounds. You're still Taco Bell to me.
Tortilla, cheese, meat, lettuce,
beans,
lettuce,
tomatoes, sour cream,
and we're good. You don't have to keep changing the order of what you're doing with those.
But I love you for who you are.
Oh,
you don't have to jump on every trend. Mm-hmm. I don't need you to roll.
You don't need me to be a street taco?
No, I don't need you to be a street. I don't need you to put Cheetos in it.
But I see how you eat street tacos. You love them.
But that is street tacos. But I understand street tacos for who street tacos are.
Well, I saw you eyeballing that box of Cheez-Its, so I decided to bring big Cheez-Its to you because I love you.
Look, understand this. I can look at a menu, but still love the restaurant that I eat at.
I can look, but I don't have to order.
So all right, Taco Bell, just stay who you are. You don't have to keep. Plus, I mean, those chefs, like, how do you do it? Like,
let's not go far.
You have like the six. You have six ingredients. You have six ingredients. How do you keep changing them?
Trying to elevate Taco Bell. That's a problem. Restaurants get in Taco Bell's ear and starts telling Taco Bell how they don't have to put up with how they're being treated, but they can do better.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe you're accepting these people as your people when you can have better people. And so Taco Bell starts listening and going, yeah, you're right. I don't have to just be servicing these regular ass people.
And
I can get Wendy's people.
And 7 years later, you're asking what if?
Yeah.
What if? What if?
Trying to meet up for a drink.
A margarita.
A blast.
A Baja Blast. You wanna, hey, what you doing? You want a Baja Blast? I would love to, but my other fast food restaurant would not appreciate it.
No, absolutely. What else going on? Oh, there's a giant, talk about giant Cheez-It. There now is a giant Pop-Tart the size of a big screen television. Massive Pop-Tart. They only made 15 of them. They sold them in LA, Chicago, and New York. Each
should have given them to Ukraine and Gaza.
Each party tart pastry is over 70 times larger than a normal Pop-Tart, big enough to feed 73 people. It costs $60. That includes delivery. You can only get strawberry. It's the only flavor they have.
It's the best flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's not be. All the other ones are crap.
You know what I did? You know what I did?
Cinnamon.
You know what I did the other day? Cinnamon, really? Over strawberry?
Not over strawberry.
Greatest of all time Pop-Tart. Here we go.
Cinnamon.
Strawberry.
Cherry.
Oh, God. Baroness?
Isn't there like a chocolate one? I like the chocolate one.
Isn't there a chocolate one? She's not in that.
Whatever the chocolate one.
Yeah. I don't.
Cinnamon.
I know there was one filled with chocolate, and I choose that.
Baroness and I do not eat Pop-Tarts. First, for me, for different reasons, I think, but for me, it's just not enough food. Like, I'm not going to eat a Pop-Tart with just a quarter of a milligram of ounce of jelly in there.
Oh my God.
It's not enough.
Crazy.
It's the worst.
Yeah, you heat up a cinnamon one versus a strawberry one.
It's divine. A hot strawberry Pop-Tart is divine.
I have to disagree.
It is Jesus in a bag.
I like myself some cinnamon.
Why can't you put the cinnamon one and just put it on top of the strawberry one? Now you got strawberry cinnamon. You're eating both at the same time.
And this is how the end of the world starts.
How?
Is when you try to combine two perfect things. Like you can't cross streams.
No.
Cinnamon's got to be cinnamon. Strawberry is strawberry. If the two ever meet, it's like you can't meet you in the past.
It's what I don't get about food places, like especially Mexican places. It's like I want everything. I want green peppers. I want onions. I want potatoes. I want cheese. It's like, okay, do you want potato and cheese, or do you want blah blah blah? No, put it all together. I want a mega. I'm a mega guy.
And here's the thing.
That's why I don't like cheese pizza. I mean, everything's got to be on there.
Like most people, I'm sorry that they talk to you.
Is that not most people?
Like they talk to normal people. Like you have abnormal needs.
Really? Yeah. I'm the abnormal one.
You're the abnormal one out of this.
Okay.
And I do believe there's like some recipes you can't add everything to it to make it better. You have to
marriage.
Well, yeah, I tried to add a couple more in there.
Yeah, I was like, that just made it worse.
You can't cross-pollinate.
See, I guess now I'm thinking about it. I'm self-analyzing. Even with the cookie, like I like the garbage cookie. You know, it's got to have nuts and chocolate and raisins. It can have it all.
Jesus.
Why do you have to pick one? That's not
why? Because that's what life is about. It's about choice.
I feel like you're a little greedy.
Right? He's like, why should I have to pick one certain cookie when you can make it all in one?
Yes, and even with my puffy nachos, like you have to have meat, cheese, lettuce, pico, guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos. It's all got to be piled on top.
I'm not going to eat on your puffy nachos.
But where do I go? I don't. No pico, no jalapenos, no sour cream.
What are you doing with your life?
Puffy,
what are you doing with your life?
Puffy nachos.
No. And you can get them that way, but I mean, just like I judge you for sure.
First of all, you're handing me a pile of chips in a styrofoam container.
I'm serving you,
and you're like, yeah, really? This is what you're eating?
Hey guys, he said no jalapenos on his stuff.
Look at this dude. And then he also ordered a Diet Coke.
What a loser.
I can't believe it. Like the Coke is going to offset all this.
No, there's a reason. There's a reason.
So dumb.
You don't want to add calories. That is my thought. I'm not going to waste calories on a soda.
Is that Andrew math?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's so great. No, the liquid as calories I could be using chewing. I would. You almost tricked me there, Coca-Cola. You almost got me.
Yeah, almost.
You are 4 tortilla chips in a jar.
And finally, in the food report, it's only the second week of August, but pumpkin spice latte.
Like crazy.
It is. The season is here, and now you can get drunk off them. Dunkin' just debuted a new canned pumpkin spice latte drink that's 6% alcohol, so it's a little boozier than the average beer. It's part of Dunkin's spiked line they launched last year. It's called the Dunkin' Spiked Pumpkin Spice Latte Iced
This
Coffee.
is one of those things. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
We love you for what you are.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't go to Dunkin' for alcohol.
Yeah. Stop. Like I needed you to keep donuts.
Yeah, I know. They don't even put donut in their name.
It's just
they're
Dunkin'.
embarrassed embarrassed.
It's Dunkin' what? What am I dunking? Say it. What am I dunking? I'm dunking a damn donut, you jackass.
I know they changed. Say my name.
Yeah.
Say my name.
Has anybody ever walked in here and been like, "Where are your basketball courts?" No, because we know what you are.
We know you're not.
We know
it's the wrong kind of Dunkin'.
Why is it that everything in America does come out with alcohol in it? Like, are we all just alcoholics
Yeah,
at this point?
yes, we are.
Everything. Hey, I know you might not like this, but there's alcohol in it. And you're like,
I think that's the only thing.
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I wasn't, and then you said alcohol.
I was like, man.
That is the only thing that stayed with COVID.
I don't do that. I dipped it in alcohol.
Oh my God.
I'll give it a try.
It's definitely a cocktail.
Oh my God. Only you boys.
It's Friday.
It's like a donut.
That is the food.
Drink it for breakfast.
The food report for today. K2, you're up.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness, 1077 The Wolf. I don't even like following that last.
You sounded really upset saying
Neither
that.
of us even laughed once, and these guys were killing
It was
me.
hilarious.
So funny.
It was fun.
The entrance ramp to I-475 southbound from westbound US 24 exit 4 is closed for construction. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. We have sunny skies today with a high of 79 and a clear overnight with a low of 58. The sunny skies are going to continue all weekend long with a high of 75 both Saturday and Sunday. Right now it is 70 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 1077 The Wolf.
Let's say, my friends, over at Speaking of the Food Report, Tea Tree Asian Bistro, the #1 Asian spot in the 419. And Steve says you have to go and try the soju, SOJU, the soju, which is what he tried last night and thought it was phenomenal. So get over to Tea Tree Asian Bistro. You can go there for lunch today from 11:30 to 2:30. $5 sushi rolls, $9 entrees. Also, besides that, they've got this weekend open on Sundays, 3:30 to 8:30, and Kids Eat Free is going on as well. So check out Tea Tree Asian Bistro. They are at Levis Commons in Harrisburg. You're going to love it.
An oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask how you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have tons of quality beds at every price. So anyone, even people like you, can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
We're talking with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company about the importance of having renter's insurance.
Renter's insurance is definitely something that's important and definitely affordable. I've even seen where someone can get a renter's insurance policy and get a discount on their auto insurance that's more than the cost of their renter's insurance. And it is very low. And some of the things that will come up with renter's insurance is obviously if something happens to the building, there's a fire or water damage, the landlord has no coverage for your contents and you're completely on your own. But an even bigger concern is the liability. If that landlord comes after you for something that you caused, if someone trips and they sue you, all of those little things that can have huge costs out of your pocket for what might be at most a couple $100s a year. You don't need to own a home to make sure that you're protecting what you own.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
If you're looking to get a new car, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive. Sure, you love your old car, but you know it's not normal to give instructions on how to open the window. It should be self-explanatory, but it's not. And notice how when you're in other people's cars, you can feel cushion in the seats? That's pretty nice, right? No, it's just normal. So bundle your renters and car insurance with Progressive and put the savings toward a new car. It's time. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not
All right, coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home help.
Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's happening? Happy Friday. Is it me, or does it seem like when you were little, like the tube of toothpaste lasted for weeks? And now you get toothpaste, it seems like, boom, a week, it's gone already. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
You're going through a tube of toothpaste a week? I don't think that's toothpaste.
I appreciate that, Steve. I am very thankful to know that you take care of yourself.
Jesus.
And that you use enough toothpaste.
That
Because some people do not.
But he lives alone. How?
A tube of toothpaste a week.
It lasts me a year, I think. I don't know.
Okay, you're not brushing.
You're not brushing your teeth enough.
Maybe not a year, but.
So how many times a day do you brush?
Me? Probably like 3 to 4.
You must be brushing right now.
I'm like 4 or 5 a day. Yeah, if I'm home.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What is going on in your mouths?
It feels so good.
It does. You don't want plaque on your teeth, and you have to, when you floss, you don't want like all that residue, so you have to brush your teeth again and rinse. And
oh my gosh!
So all this time we should have been putting toothpaste on it.
Oh my god!
4 to 5 a week. Oh, a day.
A day.
Day. Man, that's crazy.
How do you find the time? Because it's what? It's 30 seconds a quadrant, right?
Yeah. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. You're using 8 minutes a day brushing your teeth.
Wow.
Well, you figure you better be brushing in the morning when you get up.
Mm-hmm.
You better be brushing after lunch, after a meal, and then you have to brush your teeth before you go to bed. And then if you have a snack in between lunch and breakfast and a snack between lunch and dinner, that's 2 more times.
Every time he's putting something in his mouth, he's brushing.
Oh my god.
Well,
yeah, right. But and that's really the time you should be brushing. If there is any time, I would much rather smell like onions.
All right. It's Friday. Let's go. We got 2 minutes left. What's going on in Sleaze, Steve?
Jenna Ortega, you guys, says Hollywood is too touchy-feely and politically correct. The business working is so touchy-feely. She says in a Vanity Fair interview recently, she says, everybody wants to be politically correct, but I feel like in doing that, we lose a lot of our humanity and integrity because it lacks honesty. She says, I wish that we had a better sense of conversation. Imagine if everyone could say what they felt and not be judged for it, and if anything, it sparks some sort of debate, not an
we really are one of the few in media that just say whatever. I mean, really. I mean, I don't think we filter much. I mean, we're not swearing, of course, but
I think that's what people enjoy about us because we are very honest.
Yeah,
very honest.
And I just don't care. Like if
it's
I
too hard
offend
not
you,
to be.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's gotta be rough though, being in an industry where like if you say or do one false thing, like you'll get canceled and blacklisted forever.
Mhm.
So I can imagine it's probably rough for her.
I'm sure.
Life is hard.
I don't know.
Right? I mean, see, it's the issue. I feel like they don't want. It's not that they want you not to say it, but they want you to believe it. Like you can't say it. Like you can go, okay.
Like, what are we talking about? It's so abstract. Like,
yeah,
say what?
It's like
He wants to believe. What do they want us to believe?
Like they
what do they want us to believe?
Like they don't want you to say things that could hurt somebody's feelings, right?
Well, you shouldn't.
But look, you run the
You're a good human.
What? You run the risk of hurting people's feelings every day. Every day. And that,
I have no problem not hurting someone's feelings.
If that is the case, then you can't talk to anyone because I don't know.
I talk to people all the time. I don't talk to people all the time.
And you don't hurt feelings. You don't hurt people's feelings.
No, because I'm not an a-hole.
Hey, and that's my gay lie detector. That is that's when you know the machine is calibrated right because it giggles when it hears a falsehood.
Oh my god!
It's a lot more. I find it brings a lot less stress than strapping somebody to a machine. I just have my gay lie detector on the other line.
He's just watching you everywhere.
And then I just talk to people. And then when he goes, he giggles. I'm like, that is clearly a lie.
You're the only one I've ever been with.
See? You hear that? Like, we got to talk. Why are you lying right now? You think you're safe in Arby's?
You think it's at Taco Bell?
Oh my! All right, what else, Steve?
Kate Blanchett, you guys. Kate Blanchett is fired up. She says she got paid squat for the Lord of the Rings. So while it's unlikely that Blanchett actually worked for free on the trilogy, it's likely that her paycheck wasn't as hefty as some may think. So Orlando Bloom said on the Howard Stern show that he only received $175,000 for the trilogy. However, Bloom didn't seem to mind. It was the greatest gift of my life. He said he'd do it again for half the money. He told Stern. So Kate got no money for that.
She says she got no money, but maybe she considers 180 grand no money, probably.
Yeah. Like,
but still, it's not for 3 movies. 175 grand. It's not really that much money. 60 grand a movie.
Oh,
crazy. I mean, in normal people's terms, it's decent money, but I mean, for celebrities, Demetrius having a stroke right now. What's going on?
He's got a leg cramp.
Oh, cramp. Got a cramp.
Oh no!
A cramp. He had to stand. Oh, I jumped up. I hate cramps.
Oh my
I'm
goodness!
gonna show off his camera so people can't see him dying.
I mean, he's like humping the chair.
Oh,
nothing going on over there, people.
God.
He's got a cramp.
Oh, there's nothing worse.
I know
than that leg cramp.
Dude, do you ever get when
you don't know? I'm like,
Do you ever get when you're sleeping? They wake you up.
Yeah.
You need to drink more water.
Yeah, water.
That's right.
Maybe hydrated. Hydrate,
man.
Less alcohol, more water.
And
Potassium would help too.
we make the weirdest moves too when our legs are cramped. We're like, like the weirdest
I think the
move.
first time I experienced a cramp in life, I cried because I didn't know what was happening. I was like a little kid. I was like, what's going on?
My body's shutting down.
You know what's horrible is as a man, you cannot have a leg cramp around a woman because they go through it once a month and childbirth, and then all of a sudden your tiny little thigh is like you're like this is the worst, and they're like do it for 10 hours. with no epidural. Stand up, bitch.
They turned into Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Those are rookie numbers.
All right, thank you, Steve. Have a good weekend. That is Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you by Quake Carpet Cleaning Services. Call Quake this weekend. Get your carpets done. 419-470-1333. That's 419-470-1333. Tell them you heard on this show, and you get a discount as well. They do air duct cleaning too, so check out Quake Carpet Cleaning. All right, that is all the time we have. You hope you have a great weekend. Come see me at Cornfest tomorrow in Swanton, and have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Oh, bye-bye.